Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Octane. I'm Bob. Serge right there.
I'm your co-pilot, Serge.
I forgot to grab one of the bottles we're tasting on today, but he went and grabbed it. So anyway, welcome back. Again, I apologize for last week, but there was just nothing going on.
The week before that, right?
I think it was, yeah.
There was nothing going on the last week, and then the last week I just couldn't make it.
That's right. We had the pumpkin stuff.
Oh, that's right. I was doing dirty work. Right.
That's right. Week before last, nothing was going on with the strike and everything. We couldn't make shit. And then last week, yeah, he's volunteering at a shitty things. We took a couple months off, but we're back with a bang. And I have some.
I got some big news with the GM with the
That's shit. Yeah, we'll talk about it real quick. But
nice.
We
don't have to do up much, but yeah, we definitely need to update everything on that.
I don't know a ton of details, so we won't dwell on that for sure. The strike will come up briefly. I have a bunch of other shit. So, what else has been happening, my friend?
Man, you know it. Working.
Yeah.
And volunteering pumpkin patch. You know, did a few days. Loading pumpkins and moving pallets and so I tried to do as many days as they would physically let me volunteer at.
That's good. I mean, you're one of their primary sponsors, so that's good.
Yep. Well,
nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean,
and it goes for a good cause. It's it's raising money for children's cancer. So
there you go.
Always try to help out.
Yeah,
when possible.
When you can, yeah.
When you can help out people, help out.
Well, I've just been working. Like we mentioned the strike. I was only out for 2 days on the strike.
Yeah, which was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I figured you'd be out longer than that.
It's really good because some people were out 6 weeks and only making that $500 a week, and that's pre-tax. Obviously, it's going to be taxed. So I mean, it's good for them, and financially, it's good for us that I was able to work the whole time. Essentially.
I mean, you worked with me Monday, and then you worked Tuesday, and then Tuesday night you text me, and you're like, "Yeah, we're already going back to work Wednesday." I was like, "Oh shit, cool."
Yep. We were out Monday, Tuesday, went back to work today.
Damn, I mean, like that was a quick turnaround.
And we're still gonna get prorated strike pay, a couple $100.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to get it, but cool.
But yeah, I didn't have to do my strike duty, which was fine, whatever. But anyway, like I said, I've got quite a few things to talk about. Some of them will go really quickly. Some of them will be involved, probably. But first and foremost, there's something new today.
What do we got to do today? That's
for what we're drinking.
That's right.
For cocktail.
It is.
So
I mean, we already tried what you want to make.
Yeah.
They're delicious and nutritious.
All right, so we'll do this. We'll do this real quick, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes. So, what are we drinking?
Well, let's find out.
All right, Serge, hit us with it.
All right, we are drinking. First, we tried it separate, and then we made Bob made the Manhattans, and we are drinking Widow Jane, aged 10 years, right there in new American oak barrels. And let me tell you guys, this shit is delicious by itself.
It's very smooth.
I mean, it's beyond smooth.
Very smooth. It doesn't have this the bite. It's
it's got a little bit of spice on the back end.
Was it 95? 91. I'm
sorry. 91 proof.
91 proof, so it doesn't have the heat. It's not going to set you on fire or anything.
No, it's got like a nice little hint of spice on the back end.
Yeah.
You can smell the wine because it smells like it's been in wine barrels.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And it's very smooth. And I almost want to say it's got like some type of vanilla, maybe caramel in it. I'm not really sure, but I know it's got a little bit of spice, which I like.
Oh yeah, gotta have the spice.
Oh, I smell that thing, man. Oh,
Yeah,
try it by itself. It's delicious. What, $9 a bottle?
I think I looked it up. It's about 90 a bottle.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I rate this 4 out of 5.
That was a gift from Maureen Bill, our shower, I guess you call it. So that,
Yeah, it's delicious by itself.
it's very good.
And then drinking the Manhattans.
So I mean, has Jane and sweet included in that bottle, and
Which is actually very, very
it's,
nice.
It's really quite good, actually.
Smooth and sweet. Cheers.
Yeah, don't drink and drive.
No, Uber. And then we will also be sipping on after we're done. If we're feeling a little frisky, a little crazy later, Maker's Mark.
Yeah, just
Simple, cheap. It's
Yeah,
good whiskey.
so
Got a
good.
nice bite to it.
yeah, it's a good go-to.
If you're looking for $40, $30,
Between 30 and 30,
30,
and
40
yeah.
bucks, boom, grab some Maker's Mark. You can never go wrong with Maker's Mark.
No, that was a gift as well. I don't remember from who. I apologize.
And then I still have my Voss water to.
And of course, you got to have the bougie water.
Gotta have my bougie shit.
And for those of you that are in the know, I know these aren't martini glasses, but this is the closest thing we have.
That's the closest thing you have. We gotta get you a
I-
set of martini.
I
glasses.
do need to get some martini glasses, but I don't drink martinis that often. But I do need
We
to
gotta
get
get
some.
you a set of good whiskey glasses.
I have plenty.
No, more like more crazy looking glasses.
Well, I need to get some Glencairn glasses because that's how you're supposed to properly drink Scotch or Irish whiskey. So I need to get a couple of those, and then I need to get some really really nice whiskey glasses. I do agree with you. Kayla sent me a couple for our wedding. They're they have
I know what to get you.
okay.
I know what I'm gonna get you.
All right.
I'm gonna get you a few things, but I'm gonna hook you up. I
You
know
don't-
exactly what to get you.
You don't have to get me anything.
Oh, I know
but
exactly what I'm gonna get you.
if you want to.
I gotta get you something. I gotta get her something, and then something for the house.
Okay.
Wham bam. That's it.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it. We're just sipping on Manhattans for now, and we're gonna get
Dude,
right.
that vermouth is
Us, yeah,
delicious.
yeah. Manhattan's one of my favorite cocktails by a lot.
Like if it might be one of my go-to cocktails if I ever want to drink a cocktail.
Oh yeah, and
I really
they're
don't
super
do
easy.
cocktails.
It's 2 ingredients and ice. It's very very simple.
I like it a lot.
This is from Ashley.
Ashley, okay.
Oh, the
okay.
Maker's Mark. Okay, nice.
Well, thank you, Ashley and Nick.
And it is
Even though-
delicious.
Even though Nick couldn't make it, but yeah, Maker's is easy and very good
I like
and
it.
always available.
It's probably one of the best, easy, cheap ones out there.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's very mainstream and they make it in bulk, but it's delicious. It's
I mean,
better. It's better than anything from Tennessee in my.
I'm
opinion.
gonna say it. I think it's better than Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, by a lot. Yeah, I
And
would say I would take Makers over Jack anytime.
Oh man, I think I might have to agree with you on that one for sure. 100%.
I mean, I can drink Jack Daniels, but it's definitely not my favorite thing ever.
I mean, depends on certain
Mm.
restaurants. They only have like 4 whiskeys you can drink of, and I'm
I
like,
know.
well, Jack Daniels is the best one out of the 4 that you gave me, so I might as well drink that one.
Right. And I don't typically is there. If I'm in the mood for liquor, their selection's garbage.
Well, that's like the soccer game. They have turkey, Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
that
that's
is it.
terrible.
That is absolutely it.
It's
I'm
terrible.
like, I'll just take the Jack.
Yeah,
Hang
I
out
don't
with my
shit.
with my cousin Jack for a little bit.
All right, so the racing schedule, real quick. We're gonna go into this. This past weekend was the Mexico Grand Prix. Guess who won?
Max
Max.
Verstappen.
He has won 16 races, bro.
And dude, he's a beast, man. He's killing the game.
16 races he's won.
He's killing the game, son.
All right, so this coming weekend is the Brazilian Grand Prix. in
Sao
Sao- in-
Paulo.
in Sao Paulo. So you guys check that out. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Coming up to the end of the season, there's only 3 races left.
That lost. Excuse me, Abu Dhabi.
Dude, do you know how many different winners there have been in F1 this year?
3.
3.
Verstappen, Hamilton, and Perez.
No,
Hamilton hasn't won.
Hamilton has not won a race.
I know
this
it's
year.
Perez.
Sainz.
Signs.
Carlos Sainz won, I think, the race the week before,
Yeah, Ferrari.
or 2 weeks before Mexico, and that's it. Him, Perez, and Sainz. 3 races, 3 winners this year. That's it, dude. I think Hamilton's finished second a couple times. That's it.
Dude, Verstappen is
He
killing
is
the
destroying it.
game.
He is dominating, and people are hating it. But
I mean, dude, when you're good, you're good.
that's
like
what I'm saying.
when the Yankees were the best, they're the best, and they can't win them all. But now they're sucking. But and then also basketball. When Jordan was the best, Jordan was the best.
Exactly.
The
And
Bulls were the Bulls.
hate on Gretzky all you want, but he was a beast.
Dude, Gretzky was the best of the best, man.
And Verstappen is showing that this is his time. This is his time to dominate. And people are hating on him. But my whole thing is, where were the haters when Hamilton was fucking dominating?
That's the thing. Hamilton dominated what, 7 years?
No, it was like 9 or 10.
Okay, 9 or 10 years. He can't keep going 15 years straight dominating.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to let somebody. I mean, Verstappen obviously is doing a better job.
Yeah, you're always going to pass the torch eventually.
I mean, I think people are hating it because Hamilton is still racing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and Hamilton is not doing as well as people expect him.
So
to.
I see it as a Hamilton and Verstappen as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. They're both GOATs. They're both the best of the best in soccer. But you're going to have Messi's side and you're going to have Ronaldo's side. You're going to have Hamilton's side. You're going to have.
I think the story would be different if Hamilton was still competitive.
That's the thing.
He's not
winning anything.
No, he's not competitive. He's in third in the points, which is still good, but he's not competitive. They're not going back and forth in the points. Hamilton hasn't won a single race this year. And Max is just dominant.
So yeah, that's just the only thing.
He had the championship locked up a month ago.
Yeah, he could physically stop racing the rest of the year.
Yeah,
and still win the championship.
And he's still racing. He's still winning.
I mean, that's what's crazy about it.
Yeah.
The fact that he can physically take the rest of the year off and say, "I'm done."
But no, he's still doing his job. He's still coming to races. He's not letting Daniel Ricciardo hop in the drive and just get some behind the wheel time. He's still doing his job, and he's doing it well.
I'm like, yeah, I get paid X amount of money to do my job. I'm going to do my job, so I can't do it.
They're paying him millions, and he's earning it.
So good for him.
I agree.
Good for him.
And then the next thing is the FIA World World Endurance Championship. I'm sorry, that's the Bahrain 8-hour race.
In Bahrain?
In Bahrain.
Where the fuck is Bahrain?
I think it's somewhere in the Middle East.
That sounds like Bahrain. That sounds like some Middle East Russian shit.
I think it's Middle East. I'm not 100% sure where that is, but there's an 8-hour race taking place there this weekend.
Kazakhstan or some shit. I don't fucking know.
You guys go check that shit out. I love endurance racing. I think it's really cool.
Dude,
yeah,
I'm looking that up. That's fucking crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna need to spell that.
That's gonna do it for the racing this week. There's not a ton going on. There are no real Bahrain, BAH rain, RAIN. There's no two-wheel racing. No Formula E. Yeah, I figured.
Oh, it's a little island. It's a little island right outside of Qatar.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's probably part of the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. There you go. So it's in the Middle East, in the heart of oil country.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
in the heart of chaos right now, unfortunately. But that's life.
No doubt. Okay. So the next thing we have to talk about is going to be really brief. We've talked about the new ZR1, me and you.
Yes.
We talked about it on here.
It looks so fucking
it's ridiculous. Well, now we get to hear it.
No, really? Man,
they've been testing it over in Germany on the Nürburgring.
Oh, I bet you was killing it over there.
But
I bet you was killing it.
They haven't done an official lap. They haven't timed it around the track.
I bet you they're getting everything perfect before they fucking go balls to the wall.
They probably want to get it dialed in and everything right, and then right before they unveil the public, completely uncamouflaged, they'll do a hot lap, and then all that.
And I think I saw a picture of it on camouflage. It looks ridiculous.
It's not super camouflaged right now,
but it looks like ridiculously beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Like it's perfection.
You'll definitely be able to tell the difference between Z06 and ZR1. And
Like the hood's completely different.
Yeah.
The body, the
So-
side skirts.
the wing on the rear is
Oh, it's
insanity.
ridiculous.
And the
dude.
wheels are completely new. And okay, so I have to bring this up first though. When you hear it, I want you to tell me your like what you think.
What it sounds like?
Yeah.
All right.
And you and I talked about this before. We don't know the powertrain 100% yet because there have been like 3 rumors floating around.
Yeah, they're talking like all gas and hybrid and some turbo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there have been
everything's been thrown around. So we don't know if it's going to be hybrid, all-wheel drive, twin turbo, flat plane, twin turbo 6.2. We don't know anything concrete yet. We also don't know horsepower numbers. I've heard between 8 and 900 horsepower wise. So let's just get into this video. I'm sorry that you guys won't be able to hear it. I want him to hear it, and then we'll talk about what we think as far as exhaust note. And I actually have a fun fact for you that we're going to talk about too. This corner right here, tell me what you think. That's not a flat plane crank V8.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like I want to say it sounds like a Huracan.
That's somebody in the comments said it sounds like more like a McLaren.
Okay. I can see where it sounds like the 720S.
Yeah.
The V8 twin turbo.
Yeah. And
like it sounds like it's got turbos on it.
From the sound of it, I'm thinking a twin turbo 6.2.
That's what it sounds like, a turbo.
Yeah.
Like you can almost hear like you can almost hear it in the exhaust, that faint turbo sound that a turbo
and
has.
it's not as high pitched screamy like the flat plane.
Not like the Z06. The Z06 is flat plane, almost sounds like the old F1 cars.
Yeah.
Like a V10. This sounds like it's under pressure, like a turbocharged.
Yeah. So I'm gonna speculate. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is a twin turbo 6.2. Hopefully they're gonna hybrid it.
Hybrid would be a hybrid all-wheel drive would be the ideal situation for this. 800 to 1,000 horsepower.
I think if they twin turbo 6.2 and hybrid it, they could do 900 easy.
Simple.
Yeah.
And they don't even, dude. You can easily retune that thing, straight pipe that shit if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Bigger blow-off valves, bigger exhaust ports. Holy shit, that thing would be ridiculous. Play it a little bit more. Does it got any more sound?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's turboed.
You can hear the blow-off valve. It's not like crazy, but you can hear it.
You can hear it sucking in the air.
Yeah. God, look at that wing, bro. Let me share the screen for everybody. I forgot to do that. Hang on. That's my bad. Just so you guys can get a look at it. I know you can't hear it, but I mean, the car is insane. That big hood scoop, it's just feeding air through it, for cooling.
I think it's turbo. I think it's turbocharged.
It's gotta be.
I think it's turbocharged. It sounds like a turbo.
It's gotta be.
You hear that like little whistling noise right there?
I did it again. Yeah.
Like you hear that small little whistling noise.
Yeah.
Started back to like right there where he came out. Right there.
Actually, let me go forward a little bit. That's the end of that long straightaway. That thing's moving.
Right there. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
You hear it sucking in?
Yeah.
I bet you anything that's all-wheel drive twin turbo hybrid. I guarantee you that's the one it is.
If they don't hybrid it, twin turbo's fine, but if they don't hybrid it, I think they're screwing it.
Well, I think the hybrid would be all-wheel drive. The hybrid would be to help it off the launch faster.
Yeah.
But it definitely sounds like it's under load right there.
Basically,
it sounds like it's turboed.
Basically, if they hybrid this car with the twin turbos, you have an E-Ray twin turbo.
pretty
with
much.
with the harder core aerodynamics. That's exactly what you're getting.
I mean, it's come on, it's a 0-1. It's supposed to be
The most ridiculous of them all.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be balls to the wall.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, now this fun fact I was talking to you about is the Nürburgring has a sound limit, like a noise limit.
Okay.
You can't exceed 130 decibels.
Some of those cars exceed that shit.
This thing's over 130 decibels.
What's that? 145?
It didn't say an exact number.
Because it's screaming through the thing.
Oh yeah. Now let me give you some perspective on decibels. Okay. City traffic when you're inside the car is 80 to 85 decibels.
Yeah.
Okay. Lawnmower, leaf blower, 80 to 85 decibels. And sustained after 2 hours, that can cause hearing damage. A motorcycle is 95 decibels.
I mean, I can tell you what my sound system used to be. My sound system used to be 165.
Well,
So that's
this
ridiculous.
sound system is retarded. An approaching subway train or a car horn at 16 feet is 100 decibels. Let's see. Max volume of a personal listening device is between 110 or 105 and 110. A very loud radio, stereo, blah blah blah.
Yeah, actually in your nightclubs blasting.
Yeah. Shouting or barking into your ear, like directly.
Yeah,
100
that hurts too.
Yes. And then standing next to a siren or
120.
near is 120. And then fireworks are between 140 and 50. This car has a lot of fucking fireworks.
At a minimum. I mean, do they have anything like 165? I remember my sound system used to be like 165.
The fireworks is as high as the scale goes. I know the shuttle launch is one of the loudest things that you'll ever experience other than a bomb explosion. I know shuttle launch is like retarded. But that just gives you guys a little bit of perspective on how fucking loud that car's gonna be.
Dude, it's going to be loud. Can you imagine you straight pipe?
No. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to drive it.
No.
You wouldn't be able to drive without getting it. I live in a state where that doesn't matter. But California people, they're not going to be able to drive that shit.
No. Not at all.
All right. They're going to have to rip the biscuit every time they take it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, they're fine. They don't care. Okay, so China is really, really trying to step up their game in the automotive industry.
They are.
And I have to talk about a very, very expensive, very, very high-end, very, very ugly Chinese car.
You know, they were actually, I saw a commercial for that Chinese hypercar. The one we talked about last time. Like their hyper.
What, that can bunny hop?
No. It's like the one that looks like the Ferrari. It's like we talked about it last time, and we thought it was like dog shit.
Oh,
I think I saw a
I
commercial for it.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I remember. I'd have to pull it back up, but
yeah,
so
I was
this one's ultra high end, ultra luxury. It's a very blatant Rolls Royce ripoff. But the front end is horrendous, in Sergio's words.
Are you sure? Does it got a big ass grill?
Oh, it's horrible.
I love my.
It's called the Hong Key L5.
Dude, the fucking name alone.
2
The Honky.
Hong Key.
That's like something you would say to some like hillbilly.
I knew
you Honky?
Yeah, I knew you'd get a kick out of the name. It's $680,000.
What the fuck?
5 million yuan, which is Chinese money. It's 20 feet long.
A Chinese billionaire's limo with a face out of the 50s.
And once you see it, you'll understand
that
what
is
the fuck they
horrendous.
mean. But look at the line. That's Rolls fucking Royce.
Yeah, it does. Looks like a Rolls Royce right there.
You guys see that?
I'm ready to see this piece of shit.
Look at that garbage. Look at that garbage. Even the wheels are blatant rip-off. Rolls.
It's like a Rolls Royce Phantom, but they're like, well, technically, we have to change just a little bit.
Yeah.
And they extend the headlights.
That's all. The grill is so much different. That's the front is garbage.
It's like Bentley, Rolls Royce front end, run Rolls Royce everything else.
But yeah, like the headlight surrounds are definitely 50s.
And then like it looks like a Bentley style emblem on top. because Bentley has the Flying B, and it looks just like that.
No,
But that's-
Rolls has that.
No, Rolls has the Spirit Ecstasy, but Bentley came out under Mulsanne. It's a Flying B. It's like
Oh, yeah, it has
letter
the wi-
B,
it has
and then
the
it has the
wings.
wings coming out the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and it almost looks like that. But dude, that's
let's
so
get
fucking
some-
horrendous.
Let's get some better images here.
China's
Now I
really
will.
good.
I'm going to show you the exterior first.
I mean,
and
I'd
then,
rock it.
Then we'll look at the interior.
I'd rock it.
You'll be surprised by the interior.
All right, all right.
Like I said, $680,000,
That's just ridiculous.
5
dude.
million yuan,
Yen. It's yen.
whatever. There's the back.
What is that, like Lincoln? It reminds me of the Lincoln truck.
Yep.
With the lines in the back.
Yep. The Mark 8.
Yes. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I like the side view. The side view's nice.
Well, it's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, the side profile is nice.
What's not to like? These are the wheels are blatant.
I mean, they physically took a Rolls Royce and swapped the fenders out in the trunk. That's pretty much it.
Basically.
And the grill.
This thing is very underpowered though. 4-liter V8 with 382 horsepower. What's the Rolls have? Like 600 horsepower?
Dude, it's a V12 and it's got like almost 700.
There you go. So
It's like I think it's 680.
They didn't rip that off, and it weighs almost 7,000 pounds.
No, now the Rolls Royce is like 7,000 pounds or more.
Well, they're heavy,
They're fucking heavy.
but
They're
it has
big,
the power to
giant
pull it.
beasts.
This thing doesn't. It only does 137 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're not going to do anything in that.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Not an EV though. I respect that.
Well, yeah, got to give them something.
Okay, are you ready to see the interior?
I'm excited for the interior. I hope it looks good.
You're actually going to like the interior.
I hope it looks good.
I'm surprised by the interior, pleasantly.
I actually like that.
I mean, it rolls steering wheels in there, but mission on view.
Dude, but
Look at that.
I actually like that.
That's nice.
I actually like that.
Yeah, I
dude.
like it too.
That looks better than most American cars here.
It's got the triple screen dash, 3 separate screens, and then you
They
still
moved-
have buttons.
They moved the clock to the bottom. They got all the buttons here.
Yep,
I
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
That
I
part I
actually like
like.
the interior.
Yeah, the interior is fine. Really nice.
That is horrendous right there.
It's a 4.5-inch 8K display screen. Dash. Yeah, the front end's absolute garbage.
The headlights look cool.
Like is yeah.
Like the actual center, they
Yeah.
look like the Bentley crystallized headlights.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're very high end.
Because I think the ones on Bentley are like actual crystals.
I mean, come on, look at that.
it's so
The
funny.
profile is blatant rolls.
It's so bad.
Like, how are they not being sued by BMW?
I don't know. I think because they changed a few things and it's okay.
But that's a fucking blatant.
But at the end of the
Rip-off.
Day, what the fuck's BMW gonna do?
That's true.
China's gonna be like, eat balls.
Yeah, we own the fucking world.
Like we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. You want to sue us, sue us. Knock yourself out. I don't care.
Ab, what are you doing? Being silly.
I'm not.
Here you are. You don't have to tiptoe.
She's playing ninja. She's
Okay.
sneaking around like a ninja.
In the shadows.
It is a little dark. I'm gonna have to put the light on.
Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, the Honky L5. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Yep. Babe, you want to see a honky? It's a Chinese ripoff of Rolls Royce.
Oh shit!
It's called the honky.
Yo,
From
when
this angle, it looks very much like a Rolls Royce.
That's
It
exactly
is,
what
it
it is.
dude,
Yeah.
when I get home,
That's
I'm
fucking
gonna
hilarious.
be like, "Hey, girl, you want to see my home cake?" And the fact that she's Asian too.
Yeah, she'll know exactly what you mean.
Want to see my home cake, girl?
Yeah. All
I
right.
got some egg roll,
So we're gonna kind of stay over in the east, and we're gonna talk
Dude, that is-
Toyota now.
buddy. That's a really fucked up name.
Oh yeah.
The home cake.
Yeah.
You want the home cake?
I
Hey, let me
wonder
get a
what
home
I wonder what
cake.
it means in Chinese.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should go to Rolls Royce one day. And be like, hey, you got any home keys around
Hey,
here?
what's up with them honkies? I want a honky. Fuck your rolls.
Sir, what are you talking about? A home key, a Chinese Rolls Royce.
It's right here. Looks just like the shit you sell.
But the headlights are better. They look better.
They'd probably kick you out of the dealership. For that.
Oh my god, dude! They'll probably shoot me in the head.
Probably. And that's more expensive than the fucking rolls. 680 grand.
Well, it depends because I seen Base is 500.
There you go.
500 is base.
All right, so Toyota. We have to talk Toyota for a moment.
Let's see what these guys are doing.
You remember the Toyota Celica, right?
Yeah. I like the old, like the 1997 Toyota Celica.
The mid '90s Celicas were fine. They were probably the best ones that they did.
Best looking ones.
Yeah.
Very underpowered.
Oh yeah.
But you could do
It was-
a lot to it because
It was typical '90s Toyota. They were cool looking. They were very underwhelming power wise
yes,
and interior wise.
oh yeah,
Earlier Celicas were much more better performing. They were kind of bland looking, but they performed better. And then the last Celica was a joke.
yeah, it was.
You know,
I think
your
it was.
cousin loved it, by the way.
Which one?
You know which one.
The gay one
Yeah.
or the fat one?
Not the fat one.
I can't lie, they're both fat now. I love you guys. I love you guys. Just busting balls. Just busting balls.
He has gained a little weight.
Well, he can't help that.
I know.
That's the medication.
He has to replace the old cigarettes with food.
Dude, it is mind blowing how you stop smoking cigarettes and you gain weight.
Oh yeah.
Like the nicotine or whatever chemicals in there curbs your appetite.
Oh yeah.
It's bananas how that fucking the effect of that to me.
Yeah.
I
think a lot of people that smoke have kind of an oral fixation too. So once they stop smoking, they have to fucking do something.
Like they always got to have something in their their mouth.
They're either chewing out a
Yeah.
toothpick or chewing gum or just shoving
Or
food down their
candy.
face. Yeah, candy, something.
I mean, David's always eating fucking Smarties.
Well, there you
He's
go.
got the
He
motherfucker.
quit
He's
smoking
popping
too.
that shit like they're crack cocaine.
All right. Well, Toyota is possibly
Share screen.
bringing the Toyota Celica back.
I hope they do better than the fucking Supra because I'm going to be really pissed if it's not.
Now, for one, some of the first photos I'm going to show you are the basic concept of what you would see every day. Your kind of base model.
Okay.
And then they have a GR version, which I'm going to go ahead and foreshadow is fucking awesome.
The GR version was always the best.
So, all right.
Dude, that
again,
Widow Jane is delicious.
Oh, the Widow Jane's retarded. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go on and reiterate these are concepts. Nothing is confirmed, but possibly the Celica could be making a comeback. This is from October 13th, so a couple weeks ago.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, so this is your, like I said, you're kind of just your basic.
Can I tell you what that looks like?
The LFA.
100%. I had to say it to you.
Yeah. The rear is all LFA.
Do you know how pissed I would be as an LFA owner?
Oh yeah.
Because
this is probably going to be what, 40 grand at most.
At most, that looks 100% like an LFA.
It does.
This is a winner. The LFA was a joke. This is a winner.
As long as it has the powertrain, yes,
this is a winner right here.
Could be. Put about 400 horsepower under the hood.
Easily 450 turbocharged, easily for people to upgrade.
Yeah, especially since you want to compete with the new Nismo 400.
I mean,
need at least
that
4
also looks
or 450.
like the Nismo 450.
It does resemble
a little bit.
It does.
I can see where they're going to be competing in the import market.
It's hatchback, just like the Nissan. It kind of has the same roof line.
I would like to compare both cars, see which one I would pick, because it's going to come down to interior and powertrain. Because exterior, they both look good right now.
Unfortunately, there are no interior photos yet. I know it bugged me too, but I mean, look at that fucking thing, bro.
That thing looks amazing.
That's ridiculous.
That almost looks like the Supra.
That's ridiculous. That looks phenomenal.
That looks like something like
that's what the Supra should have been.
That's what I'm saying. It almost looks like what Supra should have been.
Elongate this just a little bit and put a worthy powertrain underneath. That's because it was always smaller than the Supra by a little bit.
Yeah, it was smaller because it didn't have it had the 4-cylinder in it, not the V6.
Right.
There were some that came with a V6 in it that you got lucky. If you had a certain year, certain GS, I think the GRS or whatever did have a V6 in it.
Weird exhaust. That I'm not a fan of.
That makes no sense to me.
Pick one.
I would actually take all three out and just drop one straight pipe in it. I want a straight pipe.
With the diffuser design, I don't think the center exhaust would work.
No. I would put it out on the side and redo the whole diffuser. I'd get a carbon fiber diffuser. I would definitely change, put a body kit on it.
If they make this, the Supra, you'd say buy the Supra.
I think the Supra was a mistake.
I do too.
I think it was a big fucking mistake.
First off, they fucked up collaborating with BMW.
Well, it's a 100% a BMW Z4.
That's exactly what it is.
It's trash.
And
dude.
then two,
the powertrain,
the design,
is trash.
the powertrain is garbage.
It's a
and
BMW motor,
and the design is trash. It's an ugly fucking car.
It's trash, dude.
Yeah.
It's and I'm a hardcore Supra guy, man. I love the 80s all the way up through the 90s. The new shit, the new Supra is fucking trash.
Coming from him, that means a lot.
Trash. Anybody who's a Supra fanatic will understand.
The new car spits in the face of the Supra.
It really does. Nobody's bought it.
No, I see very few.
Very
few
people on YouTube were buying it because they were making content. But if you watch their content on the Supra, they bought it, they put a body kit on it, they sold it. They never kept it more than a month.
Because it's garbage. It's German.
They found out it was fucking junk. One of the guys was taking it apart. I think, was it TJ Hunt? His YouTube channel. He bought one because he has original Supra, original RX-7, like a 93 RX-7.
Oh, the good one.
94 Supra.
Yeah, the good one.
Good shit, right?
Yeah.
Skyline. He bought one. Everything on there was BMW brakes, BMW bumper, BMW shit.
It's got BMW stickers all over the fucking thing.
He fixed that shit up and sold that shit, got rid of it. I was like, it's fucking junk.
Don't
dude.
blame him. Not one bit. All right, not going to
They're
dwell
just
because there are no details. I just wanted to show him.
I do like the
GR version.
The GR is fucking sick. Yeah, I do like the GR version.
Say goodbye to the Supra if they actually decide to build that thing. But anyway, all right. So this next thing is this kind of the same thing. It's kind of a rendering of what the next Malibu could look like. Chevy Malibu.
Are they going to call it the Chevy Malibu Camaro?
I hope not. But the picture I'm about to show you is fucking badass.
If it's anything like the new Acadia, I'm going to be excited about it.
This thing's the picture, the specific picture I'm about to show you is badass
because GM's been bringing up their game.
Oh, the new Acadia is phenomenal, dude. Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. They call it a four-door. It looks like a four-door Camaro, which it does. But this is possibly what the 2025 Malibu could look like. I like that.
I like that. I like this better, and I like the fact that it's a Malibu.
Yeah,
and they don't tarnish the Camaro name.
Yeah, build this and call it the Malibu.
I'm 100% on board with this. 100% on board with this.
Because what you just said, don't fuck up the Camaro name. If you do the Camaro as a 4 EV, you're fucking up the name.
Yes, no. Call it the Malibu. Everybody would be on board with this.
Yeah.
Because
this looks good.
It looks phenomenal.
You know, you have a blend between the current Malibu, the current Impala, and the Camaro in the front end. This lower grille is Malibu.
Yeah.
The upper grille is Impala, and the headlights and
Camaro.
All that's Camaro.
The hood's Camaro, and then everything else is Camaro.
It's a very nicely put together homologation of 3 different cars into one, and it looks right.
This is a perfect addition of Partsman.
And then do an SS version, rear wheel drive, and put a fucking V8 under the hood.
Oh, put an LS motor in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
put the 6.2 under the hood and make a true Malibu SS.
600 horsepower. Dude, that would sell more than anything else.
You would put the fucking Charger to shame.
It would. It would.
Plus with the
the
Charger would not
the new
charge 50. You tell everyone that you build. That's pretty the current Malibu.
Dude, look at the.
That's the Camaro. Got the Camaro. Look, dude, it's
I think they should.
You can't do it. I don't know.
Well, if you can hear us,
I
they
apologize.
kicked us out.
Yeah, it says
I don't
it
know
says
what happened.
it says end stream, so we should still be live. I apologize. It did kick us off.
Kicked us out for no reason. That's crazy.
Yeah, it did. It fucking pisses me off when it does that. It's rare, but it does.
Well,
all
it
right.
has something to do with the video.
So yeah, the wheels could be better,
I
but
would definitely go aftermarket wheels,
yeah,
but I really do like that. I really do like it a lot.
the whole that right there is what they need to build,
And call it the Malibu.
not a fucking 4-door Camaro.
No,
And
no, no.
don't make it EV. Okay, all right. I'll give people the choice. Use your 2-liter turbo for your base model, whatever. That's fine. But make a Malibu SS. You don't have a Chevelle anymore. You're getting rid of the Impala. That's fine. You're retaining the Malibu. Bring a fucking performance variant to the market.
The Malibu SS would be
Yes.
perfect.
Absolutely.
And dude, you know, a lot of the companies I've been reading are backpedaling on the EVs.
Yes, they are. I've seen that too.
They're not selling.
No, they're not.
And the power grid doesn't make sense.
No.
So I was reading an article on California. California's the #1 for this shit to take off. And they were saying that they have a problem with the power grid. In the summertime, sometimes the power goes out for a few hours a day because they just don't have the power.
Yeah.
And the electric company goes, you guys have to give us the money to upgrade this shit because you want to add another 35% to the grid for EVs. We can barely hold what we have. And you want to add another 35%? It's not going to work. They have to upgrade everything.
Yeah.
Everything has. The only way EVs, I think, work long-term in the future for everybody to have an EV, we have to go nuclear. We have to be nuclear powered where it's efficient enough energy to power everything.
Well, they have to. I agree with you, but they have to figure out nuclear to make it more.
I mean, I'm
stable and safe.
I'm gonna say they have it. They don't use it because
they have it. I'm on board
because it's all business. All these plants are being ran by coal, solar, wind.
Yeah.
You charge your EV right now from a coal plant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like counterintuitive. All these fucking people going, oh, the environment. It's stupid. The only way it works, clean energy, have to go fucking nuclear. Nuclear fusion has to be. It's the only way we're going to have unlimited, clean, cheap energy for the entire country.
If it's safe, I'm on board.
It's the only way. And I think they do have it because look how far we've come in technology. I think they just don't use it because it's all a business. The more money they can charge people for electricity, the more money they're going to make.
Right.
Because you think about it, when they go nuclear, it's going to be cheap energy. Like your bills are going to be next to nothing.
I'm on board with that.
So,
all right. Well, we're gonna go
business is business, baby.
We're gonna go back to Japan for a moment.
Let's go back to Japan.
You know how we talked about?
I like the Japanese.
You know how we talked about Toyota possibly bringing back the MR2, correct?
Yes.
We looked at that concept.
Yes.
Well, looks like it might happen.
Are they really? Hell yeah.
Looks like it might happen. I found this article on Facebook.
Because I like this.
Car actually looks pretty cool.
And it was supposed to be an EV, right?
Yes.
I remember we talked about it. I remember it was supposed to be EV.
Yeah. Wait until you see the interior of this fucking thing.
The range is ridiculous.
Up to 600
miles?
Yeah, up to 600 miles. All right. So
that's a fucking steal.
Again, not confirmed. These are all concept photos.
I do like it.
It's a cool looking car, man.
The wheels are sick.
It's a cool looking car. There's the front.
Dude, all I'm going to tell you right now, those seats look phenomenal.
Oh, just wait until you see the
this
driver's
view,
the
the
driver.
seats are fucking
Just
great.
wait till you see the driver view. That's the next photo.
Oh, I'm excited. Don't tease me no more. Don't tease me no more, man.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you teasing motherfucker.
I forgot. The rear looks good.
Her
shit
ass
too.
is fine.
Yeah, the rear looks good.
She
too.
got a great
There
ass.
it is.
She got a great interior too.
Look at that, bro.
Oh, dude, I like that. I like that a lot.
Very driver focused interior. That steering wheel, that yoke needs to go. But other than that,
I do like it.
fuck yeah.
Clean, simple.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, dude.
Yeah, I like the blue. The materials are probably Alcantara.
It looks like Alcantara.
This is probably all 3D printed, which I like that technology, man. That's really cool.
3D printing is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Have you seen them ever 3D print a house?
Yeah.
It's fucking just
Yeah,
crazy.
it's really crazy.
It was bananas.
Just kind of an action shot. Obviously, it's
I love the headlights.
Probably a rendering. Yeah, that digital or the
that long, nice,
the LEDs,
sleek line.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. Another action shot.
I tell you what, dude, for all EV, I like it. It's lightweight, and
Well,
it's
if it's lightweight,
600 miles.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a fucking plus, dude. That's a big, big, big plus.
Yeah, for sure. My question is, can I drive it?
No,
probably not.
You're about 5 feet too big.
Also, how much is that bitch going to cost?
I want to say between 60 and 80.
That's the thing with these EVs. You have to get the cost down. I understand they're super powerful, the instant torque, and all this other bullshit. That's why they're not selling, though. They're too expensive.
I think they're too expensive. The power grid's not there yet.
And the range.
Range is trash. 600 miles is great.
They're getting there.
Because my diesel gets 650.
Yeah, they're getting there.
So I like that 600 miles.
Yeah.
Because your average car is between 3 and 400.
Yeah.
Your average car.
Yeah.
You really can't go that far on 300 miles.
No.
Okay? If I want to go from here to the beach, to Santa Rosa Beach where we go to, it's a 6.5 hour drive.
Yeah. But
it's 500 miles.
But with a gas car, you go 300. You stop for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Then you're there.
600 miles on EV, I can go straight there and not have to stop.
Yes.
Unless I have to use the bathroom.
But
I like that.
But if you have one of these other EVs that get 350,
I have a problem now because now I have to add another hour to my trip.
At least.
And I don't want to do that.
No, absolutely not.
And let me tell you, from here till you get to Montgomery, you have places to stop. After Montgomery, from Montgomery to Florida, there's nothing. I mean nothing. If you don't get gas in Montgomery, Alabama, and you're going through the state, there's physically nowhere for you to get shit. There's nothing.
Alabama, that's poor planning.
No, that's poor fucking people. From Alabama, south of Montgomery, to the Florida state line.
Well, that's like poor Alabama?
It's like all farmland. There's nothing out there. Dude, the back road's 70 miles an hour. Back road is 70 miles an hour.
Jesus. There's nothing there then.
Like you'll go from 70 to 30 in an instant. Like, and there's a cop sitting there.
Yeah, there's probably
like, dude,
they did that on purpose.
Instant. They're like school zone. Like, motherfucker, all you see is pine trees. You ain't see shit.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm just saying. There ain't nothing out there.
Hold on. Okay. We talked DeLorean.
Yes.
The new DeLorean.
I'm excited for.
I am as well. I think it's one of the best looking cars that's coming to market in the next couple of years.
I think it's probably one of the best looking EV cars out there.
EVs by a lot. It's the best looking one.
I'd probably say number one.
Probably in that price range. I'm going to say in that price range, the $150,000 to $200,000 range, it's by far the best looking.
I agree. 100%.
Well, you remember back when DeLorean first came to market, correct? Well, John DeLorean initially wanted to use the Corvette V8 in the original DeLorean.
Which would have been a hit.
Would have been much better for the car. Well, his dumbass left GM on bad terms, go start DeLorean motor cars, and ruined that relationship completely.
Yeah, he started selling that powder to pay for that shit, that white.
Well, before that, General Motors completely denied him the Corvette V8. They would not give him access to the V8. They wouldn't sell it to him.
Man, he should have went to like Ford and got the Coyote or something.
He should have done something better than what he did, because that little V6 with 220 horsepower was garbage.
That's probably what killed the car.
Well, his daughter is doing what he always wanted to do.
What is that?
They're building a car based on the C8 Corvette with a gas engine.
Okay, cool.
Now, I have a photo of it. I'm not sure that this is exactly what it's going to look like. This is just a report that I found, and it's interesting, and I'm really, really hoping that it happens. This is what it could look like.
I would buy one of those in a heartbeat. That thing was fucking cool.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it has No interior, but it has front and rear. So we're gonna look at it and we're gonna talk about it. And
If
see
the
what-
interior is anything like the electric, I'm sold. I'm
yeah.
done. I'm
Yeah.
sold.
the interior of the Electra one's insane.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the rear.
Oh, dude.
Come
Come
on.
on, man.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
It's got the louvers over where the engine's gonna be, like the old DeLorean.
So that it's mid-engine.
Yeah, it'll be
Rear
mid-engine
Oh.
because it's based on the C8. So it will
Yes.
definitely be mid-engine. It's going to have the gull wing doors, signature DeLorean. It will not be stainless steel because it's not feasible. It's too heavy.
Yeah, that's impossible.
I do like that they'd use stainless back in the day,
Dude,
but
you know what I would love to see
look
this
at that
car in?
fucking front end, bro.
Solid carbon fiber. Exterior, exposed carbon fiber interior. Exterior.
I'm on board. Yes,
Dude,
please.
I
don't know what
two,
that
please.
is. I don't know what that is, but it's expected to be about 125,000, so not much more than the Z06.
That's not bad. That's a good
Yeah.
price.
42 are going to be made.
Oh,
Only 42. Also, will confirmed right there have gull wing doors, right? Which from the roof line, it's got gull wings.
it's got gull wing
It's
doors.
going to have gull wings. So
Oh,
again, I don't know. There's not been
dude.
anything confirmed about horsepower, but it's going to be at least 500.
Look, it's got 6 more pictures. Go through that shit. Go through that shit.
These pictures are actually pretty shitty. Like they're cut off.
Dude,
big
those
time.
wheels are sick.
Here it is with the EV version. The wheels are actually pretty cool, but it's going to be at least 500 because it's going to use it's at least going to use the 6.2 from the Stingray. So it's going to have 500 horsepower at the very least. But being DeLorean and being as ridiculous as they are, I'm going to say it's probably going to be more like between 6 and 7, if I had to guess. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Sergio, I know you want to keep up with it.
Fuck yeah, dude. I definitely would.
Because
buy
that's a
one of
bad
those.
motherfucker, dude.
That thing is sick, dude.
Yeah, it's retarded.
It's crazy.
Yeah. If it looks anything like that when it hits the market, it'll do well. All 42 will sell out before they even turn a bolt.
They would have to start production car on that because people would want to buy that. They'd have to go to production with that.
I don't know why they're only building 42.
I think
mean,
they're
at
just
125,000, you could probably build thousands and it'll sell.
I think they're just testing the market.
I really hope so.
I think they're worried about what happened last time with the first one.
Yeah.
That was such a flop. I think they'll test the market,
Well,
see
yeah.
if people would want it.
Yeah, the name carries kind of a stigma and people are going to be a little bit leery of it. And even with the EV, they're only building 88. I really hope that you're right in them just testing the market and how.
I think the 88 from the EV is testing the market too.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I think that's what it is. And honestly, they should know by now public reaction and I don't think the order forms or the order book has opened yet, but public reaction has to be enough for them to know that 88 is not going to cut it.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get my hands on an EV DeLorean, I would totally get one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, and I would completely buy this too. I would buy both. I'd have one to go to the gym and one to just fuck around with.
I agree with that.
I'd take the EV to the gym and I'd take this one to the soccer games.
I mean, all right. How many cars have ever been built that are 2+2 with 2 gull wing doors that are as big as the EV DeLorean has? 0.
None.
Koenigsegg obviously has the Gamera, but those aren't gull wings, and that is a $3 million hypercar.
McLarens are not gull wings.
No.
Their only other gull wing car was the
50s Mercedes,
the 55
and
Mercedes.
then when they brought the AMG GT back,
that's it.
the first one had gull wing doors.
That's it. I don't think there's any other car with gull wing doors.
That you fuck off with that Tesla bullshit. Those gull wing doors they suck ass.
Tesla doesn't count. Tesla's a piece of shit. It's made out of plastic.
This car, DeLorean, made gull wing doors.
Gull wing. They're the reason why gull wing doors are gull wing doors.
Yeah, they made gull wing doors famous. They made talk about the Mercedes all you want. It's a beautiful car. It's an iconic car. DeLorean. You think gull wing doors? You think DeLorean?
I agree. And
So-
I can't think of another. And when you think suicide doors, you think of Rolls Royce.
Absolutely.
Even though Yeah, no, Rolls Royce was the first one to do suicide doors because then Lincoln did it,
Yeah, they did it
And
with
they're
they did it with the
Continental,
Continental,
which
but
I think was phenomenal.
the
On
old
60
Continental, yes,
like the 61 Continental.
yes,
Though that's my kind of Continental.
that's the only Continental I would ever like. to own.
1961 convertible top Continental.
And then when they brought the Continental back, which was a blatant Bentley ripoff, by the way, certain ones had the suicide doors.
Yeah, no.
But
if I were to
Rolls
buy
Royce.
a Lincoln Continental, 1961 convertible,
absolutely,
I want cocaine white with a red interior.
I would take a fucking murdered out one, like in the Matrix.
That would be sick. But I want the chrome. I want it lowered. I want it cocaine white on the outside, and I want that shit fucking that red interior that Lincoln was known for.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
White and red interior, that's an iconic combination.
with the chrome on the outside, that shit would be sick, dude.
Yeah. You gotta have the proper stance and the proper wheels too, though.
Oh, dude. You'd have to get 22s, have that bitch slammed. You'd have and I would upgrade the motor.
Oh yeah.
To an LS motor.
Yeah, you
'cause
gotta
I want
have
some balls.
You gotta have at least an LT4 in it.
I gotta have some balls with
Yeah,
it.
650
That's
horsepower.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. That would be
The only way I do it.
That would be the ideal. Yes. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of a turn. We're gonna talk about a truck for a moment.
Are we going to talk about Raytheon? Because I was just gonna.
Yes.
I just saw that now, but I was going to tell you. I heard the other day that they're having trouble. Like
I'm sure they are.
business
I don't
trouble.
see very many of them.
Like they're having trouble staying in business.
I wouldn't doubt that.
And I find those better looking than fucking Teslas.
Any Tesla,
100%.
That Lordstown Motors fucking debacle. Those trucks were shit. I think Rivian's biggest problem is that they are a startup, and their trucks look goofy.
Okay, so at the pumpkin patch, I helped a guy. He had the SUV.
Yeah.
Holy shit, is it beautiful, dude?
Yeah, I've seen both. I like them. I like them a lot.
I prefer the SUV over the truck. I think the SUV looks 100 times better than the truck.
I would probably agree with
The
that.
only EV truck that I like is the Hummer EV.
Yeah.
It's the only one that looks good.
Yeah. All right, so I'm sharing the screen. You guys can see what this truck actually looks like. It looks kind of cartoony in the front. I will concede that fact.
The front doesn't bother me because it reminds me of the SUV. It's from the back door back.
Well, it doesn't help that it's a unibody.
It looks like it almost looks like a
The
Maverick.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the Ford Maverick
it's
went
a
to the
s-
gym.
it's a
or the
slightly
Hyundai,
larger-
the
yeah.
Hyundai one, the fucking piece of shit.
No, not the Santa Fe. This looks like a slightly larger, slightly beefier Ford Maverick.
Like it took some creatine and blew up.
Yeah. But what I want to focus on picture-wise is this fucking interior. The interior,
is phenomenal.
Incredible.
Dude, I helped him put the pumpkins in the back of the SUV, and me and him were talking about it, and I looked at that thing inside.
It's incredible,
It's
bro.
Phenomenal.
The interior is incredible. Out of this world materials. It's nicely put together. It destroys anything from Tesla.
I'm going to tell you something. It looks better than the Hummer EV inside.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the materials
I
are
think
nicer.
the materials are more high quality in this than it is in the Hummer EV.
That I agree with, but I think the layout of the interior of the Hummer
the Hummer EV
is better.
layout is phenomenal.
Yes. Materials, these materials are better.
Let me rephrase it. The materials in this, I think, are high quality, more
Agreed.
high quality than the Hummer EV.
Agreed.
I
But
think right there.
to that point, I think that's the point. The Hummer EV is more of a rugged, more utilitarian type truck. And this is a more luxury focused truck.
And I love that fucking Hummer EV.
Oh, yeah. What's not to love? I mean, this wood looks like fucking wood.
It does. It looks like real walnut wood.
The screens are not overbearing. They're not too big. They're tablet style, but they're not crazy gigantic like Tesla's single one in the center. And then they're just mundane, boring ass interior the rest of the way. And it's not as giant as Dodge's vertical screen that they put in the Ram. I like their interior, the Ram, but I think that screen is just too big.
I think Ram had the best interior till GMC's new.
until General Motors redesigned the GMC Sierra's interior.
I think GM took it on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Not by much, but they took it.
Yeah, it's close. Dodge still has a good interior, but they both destroy Ford.
Yeah.
Ford is falling behind
Ford is fucking junk,
quickly.
dude.
But anyway, the reason I want to talk about Rivian is, and I'm going to go down to the bottom here. We're going to talk about their trim levels.
Okay.
There's 3 trim levels currently available.
So this is our first one, dual motor.
There's a dual motor all-wheel drive. You get 533 horsepower and 610 foot-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 in 4.5. The range is decent.
It's about a regular car.
270 to 410. We're not going to talk about pricing because I don't think it's even on here. And then they have 3 drive modes in that version. In that trim
I
level.
would honestly like to know what the price of one of those.
We can look it up.
We'll have to
Yeah,
look it
we
up.
can look up the range. And then you have a performance dual motor all-wheel drive that gets the same, actually slightly more base range to 410. And then you get 665 horsepower and 829 foot-pounds of torque, 3.5 to 60, and you have 5 drive modes.
Jesus.
Now the quad motor all-wheel drive is your current top trim.
Okay.
4 motors, 1 each wheel.
Okay. The range is just one to shit.
Yeah.
But okay.
300 horsepower, 908 pounds of torque. 8 modes. It has drift mode.
Go ahead. Go to
It's got 8.
terrain rally cross off and
Which is like tips around. Yeah.
sauce and go to
9 drive modes.
I wanted the HD version, dude.
You probably got that in. Yeah.
I bet you the HD.
Yeah. There's never an inventory. It's not been bought ever any inventory. But I don't know. Like, I think it's ridiculous. Like, who needs 908 foot-pounds of torque in a mid-sized truck?
I do.
Need?
Yeah, I do. When I'm hauling shit. I mean, the new diesels have
Okay, they range from 73 to 94 grand.
That's actually not bad. That's not a bad price. It's not great, but it's not bad.
In the grand scheme, I guess it's not too terrible. It is cheaper than the Hummer.
It's cheaper than the Hummer.
The Hummer's more powerful.
But I would say the Rivian competes more with the Tesla. And this right here, the price here is beating the Tesla. Because your Tesla SUV is what, 140,000? 150,000?
If you get the Model X Plaid, yeah, it's probably about 150, 160.
Okay. If this is fully loaded at 194, why would you fuck with the Tesla? Why would I bother with the Tesla?
I would never.
This looks 100 times fucking better than the Tesla. The SUV looks better than the fucking Tesla.
All right, let's look at the S. I know you like the S. Okay, the R1S starts at 70. I don't know of all the trim levels, so I didn't. Here, hang on. I can actually do this real quick. Go back. Come on. R1S. All right,
look at that thing, dude.
That's the SUV. It's basically the same front end. It just doesn't have the bed. It does have a better profile.
Dude, it looks way better.
It does.
It almost
honestly,
looks like the Hummer EV SUV.
It looks too much like a Jeep right there.
I do see where you get Jeep.
Yeah, it looks way too much like a Jeep right there.
I like it. I do like it better than the truck.
I do too. It's just
look at that interior.
Gives me Jeep vibes.
It's got the same interior.
This is more of a rugged looking interior.
Look, it's got more pictures to it. See what else we got.
I
love the glass.
I like the glass roof. I just think it's a waste of space. Make that fucking solar.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
God.
They should make it solar.
You have what? Fucking 40 square feet going to waste.
That can actually make a big difference.
That can power 100% of your accessories and you leave the battery pack solely for propulsion. You're wasting space.
I agree. I'm with you on that one. Great space in the back.
Oh yeah, the car was great.
If I were to buy one, I would get the SUV. That would be me.
I would probably lean more toward the SUV as well.
I just don't like. I think the truck is ugly as fuck.
Okay.
I don't like the truck.
Well,
I think the truck reminds you too much of a Maverick.
Yeah, it's the
And
unibody.
I don't mind the Grand Cherokee.
It's the unibody.
And this does remind you of a Grand Cherokee. I don't mind that.
It does.
I don't mind that.
All right. Let's see. We have. All right. It has all the same trim.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, all the same trim levels, and it's probably around the same price. Top out. This one you can tow up to 7,700 pounds,
dude. If it
seats 7.
If I'm in the EV market and I had to buy this or a Tesla, I'm buying this.
Yeah, easily.
I'm sorry. I'm done.
Easily. This looks like a traditional vehicle, but it's an EV.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a fucking
Tesla. It almost looks like a / Range Rover / Grand Cherokee.
I mean, yeah.
The new Grand Cherokee. Almost looks like the new Grand Wagoneer, to be honest with you.
I'm getting more Wagoneer.
Wagoneer out of it.
Just more squared off. It's more flat on the roof. Yeah, I get more Wagoneer. I see what you're talking about with Land Rover too, though.
Yeah. I like it.
I do too. I've always liked the Rivians, even though they are a little bit goofy in the front.
But I like it. And the one that I saw was that white color.
Yeah.
And it had the orange calipers. So it had to be the quad motor because the quad motor only comes with the yellow calipers.
Yeah.
And it had the yellow calipers. Okay. Dude, that thing was fucking
amazing. Rivian, going into this next model year, is getting a 4th trim level.
A 4th one? Like more power or more exterior? More interior
power.
More power? Damn, how much more
power
do you need?
It's going to be called the Ascent.
Oh, it's going to ascend me to
and it's only going to have
space.
2 motors.
Oh, that's going to be balls to the wall crazy.
1,000 horsepower. Here it is, right here.
Holy shit.
It's going to be called the Ascent, and it's going to have 1,000 horsepower. I mean, I don't know if that's what that specific trim level is going to look like, but they're adding, supposedly, they're adding the Ascent trim level, dual motor powertrain over 1,000 horsepower, which you can fuck with it, electronically. It doesn't have torque figures.
I would say probably like 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
It would have to be at least 1,000 because the quad motor has 908.
I mean, the new diesels are coming with 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
This thing better have at least 1,200 foot-pounds of torque.
I mean, that's crazy. The only problem with that, if it's rear-wheel drive, driving in the rain really sucks.
Dual motor, so it should be all-wheel drive. It should be one for the front, one for the back. Should be. Because those are some powerful ass motors, though. 500 each. I mean, that's crazy. Considering your quad
is 1 per wheel.
Yeah, it's 1 per wheel, and it's only making 835.
That's bananas.
So you have 2 making 1,000. That's nuts. Let's see. This one's going to go on. It's going to debut next year. It will go on sale as a 2025 model. So it'll be available next year.
Nice.
If they decide to roll this trim level out.
They should.
I agree. I mean, these EVs are insane, so why not? And you've already proven that the Hummer is desirable. It has 1,000 horsepower. So why not?
I'd buy one if I could.
So why not? Sell it for 110. You're still undercutting the Hummer.
Yeah. I mean, I would totally buy a Hummer.
Oh, in a heartbeat. The Hummer's ridiculous. All right, I got a couple more new ones, and then we're going to talk about Motor Trend SUV of the year, because you're going to be surprised at what won.
Of what won?
Yeah. At which vehicle won that.
I'm going to have to guess.
Well, we'll look at all of the competitors, and then once we're done, I'll give you a minute to guess, and then we'll talk about it. But, as you know, the Audi R8 is on its way out to be replaced by an EV.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Well, I have pictures.
Shame to the game, man.
I have pictures of the very last version of the R8.
I hope it looks good. I hope they went bananas with it. I really hope they went like...
They did.
all the way with it.
They did.
Good. That makes me happy.
They made a road legal GT3 version of the R8. And it is ridiculous.
Yes.
Look wise. Now the power isn't where I would really like it or expect it to be.
But we can fix that easily.
Very much. Still going to have your V10, obviously. It's still going to be powerful. But what you're looking at is that.
Dude, I get like a Senna vibe in the back with that wing.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Look
man.
at that shit.
It has the hood scoop, all the fucking fins and
all of the canards
Oh,
and all
just-
the arrow.
it's ridiculous, dude.
It looks like a GT3 race car.
That's exactly what it is. But it's going to be road legal. I mean, the fucking spoiler's almost taller than the roof.
I think it's huge, dude.
Get off my screen. Get off the screen.
Oh, God.
Look at it. It's a road-going race car.
I
Exactly
love
what
it,
it is.
dude.
All right, so number-wise, yeah, it's going to have, let's see, limited run GT3 spec.
Is it the V10 off the out of the Lamborghini?
Not sure if they're going to use the same V10 as the Huracan, or because it says Swan Song. So what I take away from that is they're completely redeveloping a new V10 for this thing. And if they're smart, as this thing goes out of production, as you see it, or as it has been, that's how they should do it.
Powertrain at 5.2 liter.
Yeah, the standard car has 525 horsepower, 406 foot-pounds of torque, and the GT3 has 577 and 406.
Dude, you can easily drop a supercharger on that and take it to fucking 777, 800 horsepower.
Oh, yeah. And that's exactly what they should do.
Easily.
They should dump a giant turbo on it, or, strap a supercharger to it and just call it a day.
I'll go down to VF Engineering and I'd be like, supercharge me, please. I'll like 250. Straight pipe this shit, tune it.
Especially because they're only making 100 of them.
Yeah, I saw it right there, 100 units.
Yeah, they're only making 100 of them, so why not?
And I would be like, thank you, sir.
Let's see, what else we got here? R8 lineage would end with the 612 horsepower GT rear-wheel drive, but that was before this car came out.
I like this a lot, dude.
This thing needs to be what Jaguar should have done. Remember we talked about that F-Type?
Yeah, dude.
This is what Jaguar should have done.
They should have screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah,
man.
they should have brought back like 100, maybe 200 modern XJ220s. 1,000 horsepower at least.
I agree.
And that should have been their, last hurrah for the internal combustion engine vehicles. This is what Audi should have done, and I think they should. They definitely should.
Oh.
And if they don't, they're dropping the ball. They're screwing the pooch, honestly. Because the R8, in 2 years, is probably going to be an EV.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I like the e-tron GT. Don't get me wrong.
I do love the Audi e-tron, but if you have the e-tron, don't make the fucking Audi R8 an electric car, man.
Well, I agree with you, but they're completely different cars. The e-tron GT is a sedan. It's more of a family type vehicle. It's only $180,000. So yeah, if they go EV with the R8, you still have that hypercar or the supercar architecture. And sorry guys, I'm trying to get my headphones back here.
Oh, dude, I don't know what happened. It just went out. I know I didn't touch nothing.
We could bump the table barely.
Oh, there it goes.
We could barely bump the table
Jesus.
and they go out. Those splitters suck dick.
But
But you still have the supercar architecture, that layout of the EV or the engine and all that. They're going to be completely
They're
different.
two different cars,
Yeah.
but man, it's sad that all these fucking idiots want to go EV with everything.
When we
And
already know
it's
EVs
not
don't work.
going to fucking work.
Yeah, they don't work.
Right now, it's not going to work.
No.
It's just not gonna work, dude.
Fucking car's ridiculous.
I look at that hood, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that hood.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That car needs to have at least 7. At least 7.
Oh shit!
And is the sound?
You know what I would
And
fucking
is the
love?
sound ridiculous? What?
Okay, you're gonna a convertible version of that with the hood
Mhm.
scoop, like Pagani has. It's
I
got that scoop that comes out the top.
I hate convertibles. Everybody knows that. Let's watch this show.
I mean, I don't mind convertibles, but the right car, like the Pagani Huayra convertible,
No, I know exactly what you're
and it's
talking
got
about. It
that
still has the hood scoop.
It's got that hood scoop that still comes up. Holy shit, does that thing
I
look
don't
good?
really think I would consider that a convertible. It's more of a targa top because you still have the glass right behind you.
You got the glass behind you, but you have physically no roof.
Right. It's more of a targa top.
But dude, bro,
But yeah, I see what you mean.
can you imagine that fucking thing?
That-
as you're driving, you're
that I
getting the air getting scooped into
That-
that thing.
yeah, that I would
Whoosh,
be-
whoosh, whoosh.
If it's a targa top, just the removable centerpiece, I'm on
Okay,
board.
okay.
That I'm good
Target top that
Yeah.
just so you can hear that air just going.
with. That I'm good with.
Oh,
Because
dude.
you know this bitch is gonna be probably super or turbocharged. So yeah, you're gonna hear that fucking wind being
dude,
forced in there.
dude, that wind just
Yeah.
thing just sucking the fuck out of that air in there.
All right, speculation on price.
Oh, dude, I'm going like fucking 225 on this.
I'm
250.
I say more closer to 3.
It's probably in the GT3 RS 300 range.
Probably between 250 and 3.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think your Huracan is 250, 300. I think it's going to go right up there with that.
Has
Huracan.
to.
I guarantee it.
This car's too extreme to not be 300.
It's
That's a GT3 car for the road. It's going to be, the interior is going to be stripped
Yeah.
down. It's going to have a full roll cage, probably 5-point harnesses. It's not going to have an airbag or, probably won't even have a passenger seat. Well, it probably will, but
is that apple I taste?
Maybe.
After drinking that, now drinking the Maker's Mark, I've tasted apple,
But that thing,
like green apple.
this thing's ridiculous. And I really, really hope that Audi and Volkswagen do whatever they can to make that car happen. I really do.
I think it will.
All right, so Honda. I know we're talking a lot about Japanese today, but
Fucking Hondas, man.
Honda, they're making a comeback with the motherfucking Prelude.
I like the Prelude though.
So do I.
I like the Prelude.
The
I like
90
the Prelude in the 2000s,
the late 90s.
90s,
early
2000s. Those are fucking nice. I like the Prelude.
Yeah, the Preludes are badass. God damn it.
We lost completely.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, so again, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed.
Is that what it looks like?
That's what it could look like.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this already.
Don't?
No.
Well, you're not going to like it when I compare it to what I think it looks like on the front.
It
What do you
looks
think?
like
What do you think it looks like in the front?
a Prius.
Yeah. Fuck! I was hopefully gonna stump you on that, but yeah, it looks
It looks
exactly
like-
like the Prius. Look,
It looks like a fucking Prius.
it's exactly what it looks like. I even searched one out to pull it up. It
Dude,
does.
It looks like a fucking
It looks
Prius.
exactly like the new Prius.
That's why when you said this, I was like, it looks like a Prius, dude.
Yep.
Like,
Now it has Prius front end, Nissan 400Z rear end. Look at that! Look at that!
100%.
Look at that rear roof line.
That's
Yeah.
100%.
It's a mashup between a Nissan and a Honda.
Why don't they just call this a new Prius instead
Or a
of a
Toyota.
fucking Prelude?
I don't know. Well, the Prius is a 4-door. One.
Make it a new sports Prius.
Well, I guess you could, but I don't know. Like these manufacturers are slowly starting to embrace the older names,
Yeah, but man,
but not in the right way.
they don't give homage to the older
No,
names.
they don't.
It's like you took the Monza, you sent it to China, and you turned it to Chevy Monza, and it looks like a 4-door fucking Geo Metro. What the fuck?
man, that's a perfect example.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Come on, man, you can't do that shit.
Oh,
It's got 14 photos. I love to see the
For
photos.
those of you guys that are watching right now, you're never gonna not hear about the Monza from this guy.
Dude. But you agree? They
Oh,
took
I do.
an iconic car,
Yeah.
the Chevy Monza, they sent it to China and they turned it into a 4-door.
They turned
Geo
it into
Metro.
a dumbed down, humdrum piece of shit city car.
And then
I hate
they
it.
call it the Chevy Monza. Don't
Yeah.
you just shit on that name?
Well, look at what they
completely.
did with the Malibu. I like the Malibu, but it's not a Malibu.
Yeah, dude, horrendous.
It's fucking garbage. You stop ruining these iconic names.
Now the new Malibu they want to come out with,
That's fine. That one's fine,
would be a winner.
especially if you throw a 6.2 underneath it.
But they take the fucking Chevy Monza, they turn it into a 4-door piece of shit
it's a
with a
joke.
3-cylinder.
Fucking oh god, yeah.
Eat a bag of dicks.
There's the rear.
I like the rear better than the front.
Rear's not too terribly bad. I like.
You know what this
like
is?
that spoiler.
You know what this is, homie? When you see that hot girl from behind and you're like, damn, she got ass. I bet she look good. She turn around, she got that fucked up grill. That's her right there.
Yeah, dude. That front end is Prius.
You're like, damn, she looks great. She turned around, she looked like a dude. Oh, hold up, my bad.
I was looking at it earlier, and I was kind of studying the front end. I was
It,
like,
it looks like a 2-door Prius.
that's a fucking Prius.
It looks like a 2-door Prius. I'm sorry, 100%.
It
That's
does.
That's a 2-door. That's a 2-door
Look
Prius.
at it.
That's a 100% 2-door
It
Prius.
does. It is 100%. The whole front end.
There's nothing.
That Prelude's badass.
I love that Prelude.
Yeah.
That Prelude had an H22 in it. Oh my god, dude! I had friends. They would fix these motors up 700-800 horsepower, front wheel drive.
All-wheel steering.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
800 horsepower underneath that thing.
That's ugh. I hate the Civic.
I don't like that.
Fucking
Civic.
terrible. I don't know. I kind of
It
have
looks like a Prelude.
I have mixed emotions. Like
It looks like a Prius.
it does. The front end is Prius. The rear is
Her ass is phenomenal.
the back end is fine.
That ass is great.
But that roof line in the back, that's all Nissan. That looks exactly like the 400Z.
I would say from the fenders back, I like.
And I don't dislike the new Prius. I don't.
I mean,
It's a night and day difference from the older Prius.
it's better than the old one.
It
100% better than the old one.
But these are two different companies and they look exactly the same. Like, what the hell happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they got together and they collab. Maybe it's a collab.
I don't know.
Maybe they're like, hey, send me some of your whatever's in your bin.
This car will do well if they change the front end. Just slightly. Just change it slightly.
Honestly, man, I think it's just this front part of the grill where the Honda symbol's on top.
Well, what it is that and the headlight design.
Because it almost looks like a Nissan 370Z in the front, too.
It kind of has that vibe a little bit.
A little bit of it. The hood reminds me of a Nissan 370Z.
They need to do something else with the headlights. They really do.
My problem is this bottom part right here.
The grill.
Yeah,
Quote,
the
unquote.
grill. It looks it does. It looks like the Prius.
We
grill,
keep flipping
dude.
back and forth.
I'm
between-
sorry, but it does. It looks like the Prius
It
fucking
does.
grill.
It does. And the headlight design is the exact same. They're more exaggerated on the Prius, but the overall design is the exact same.
Man, it is. It's a Prius in the front.
It is.
That's a mullet. Business party. What is it?
Business
in the front, party in the back.
They dropped the ball on
Oh,
that front end, dude.
shit.
The back, you said it. The back is fine,
She got a great ass.
and the wheels are fine.
Man,
Don't mind the wheels, but yeah, that front end needs to go. They need to change that.
I would love to see.
I want to see the interior too. I'll try to keep you guys up on that one too.
I would love to see an interior pic of that
I agree.
because I think the interior is going to make it or break that car.
And with Toyota's current interiors, they need to step up their fucking shit.
Yo, dude, they're
They're
fucking
garbage.
trash.
They're
dude.
absolute garbage. Toyota they've fallen so
Trash.
far behind in the interior game. Like George used to have, he had that Honda Accord, and same thing. The Honda Accord's fucking interiors are so boring.
better than Toyota though.
Toyota's terrible. So
But dude, like your one buddy who's like a Toyota freak, he loves the Toyota, the SUV one.
oh Brian, yeah,
He loves them.
yeah.
Great exterior. That interior is trash,
Yeah,
man.
They're just
Oh,
they're so far
dude.
behind on their interior.
Can you
man.
imagine having the new GMC Acadia interior?
Oh, I see. Has he seen it?
No. What I'm saying is, if they took the Toyota that he likes, the Lexus that he likes, that SUV, and they put the interior of the new GMC Acadia
then,
inside of there.
Yeah, you got a.
They couldn't stop
right
selling
there.
that.
Yeah.
They had to go into overproduction to sell that fucking SUV.
Yeah.
Because that SUV would sell like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree.
I think their interior is just lacking beyond belief.
I
Dude.
honestly can't think of anything in Japan that has a good interior.
It's so, I don't know, man. It's just so bad.
I really don't think anything out of Japan right now has a good interior. I don't mind. Nissan is doing okay with their interiors, but they're still not there. They're just not there.
I really taste apple in that.
You may.
Going from Widow's Jane to this tastes like it's got apple.
You might. All right, Motor Trend SUV of the year. And normally we wouldn't talk about this, but the winner surprised the shit out of me. So we're going to talk about it. And this is the last thing we're going to talk about, so it makes sense.
Well, let's do it.
There's 22 photos, so we can do this pretty quickly.
42?
22.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to run through the contenders, or the finalists first. And then before we get to the end, I'll let you guess.
Okay. So let's start with number uno. It's this one. The 2024 Audi Q8 Superback e-tron. I like it.
I do too.
I prefer the gas-powered Q8 though.
I do too.
The RS version, there's whatever S version they have. I prefer that one.
The SQ8?
Yes, the SQ8.
The e-tron? Yeah. I agree. All right, so that's the first one.
Okay.
It is electric. Most of these are probably going to be electric, to be honest.
But BMW X7. Okay, now a client of mine has the X7, and the interior is really nice, man.
I don't know that I've seen it.
Okay, so then my client had a Q7. No, the Audi Q7.
Yeah.
Changed it in for the BMW X7.
Okay.
They 100% love the BMW better than the Q7. They said it's a night and day different car. Completely night and day difference. What are you doing?
I'm doing something that, like, I have a purpose to what I'm doing, but it's not working correctly.
Just tell me to look away when I look away, and then I won't look.
Well, it's not that. Anyway, whatever. It's fine.
So they say the BMW X7 is night and day difference from the Q7.
Better or worse?
Better. 100% better.
The interior.
They say overall performance, interior, everything better overall.
Right.
Better driving. It feels better. Like they just love that car better than the Audi Q7.
Well, the problem with the Audis is they're just not changing them quick enough.
I'm like, really?
Like the Audi interiors, the Audi interiors stay the same for like fucking 8 years.
Yeah,
like Danish Charger.
Dude, they say the BMW is like it has the performance, it's way better night and day difference. They're 100% two different cars, and they like the BMW better than the Audi.
The seats are nice. I don't like the steering wheel.
I've been in it. I sat in it. It looks, dude. It like the technology is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I have to play with it a little bit more to give you my 100% answer on that one, but I'm probably going to say I might have to go BMW on this one.
No. No, I like this better.
It's nice. I like it, but they say I have to drive the BMW.
I'm sure drive feel and performance wise they are very different.
And they say technology wise it is better.
But just the look of the interiors,
look of this interior is phenomenal. You got the double screen here. Yes. It's sleek, it's sexy, it's clean.
Yeah, I have to go with the Audi. That's
the old one. That's the old one.
Well, this says 2024, but
but that's the old one because the new one's got the same as the Urus. It's got the double screen.
I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I don't like BMWs. Like I just don't like the look of them. especially their SUVs. I don't like the look of them, but we're going to move on. Buick Encore GX.
That's fucking trash.
It's not my favorite Buick ever.
Dude, I haven't liked Buick since 1987.
This is the smaller. Well, yeah, fucking Buick GNX.
I haven't liked Buick since
Calm the fuck on.
1987, bro.
But this is their smaller SUV, so this isn't the best example of a Buick SUV. Like if you get into the Envision or the Enclave, then you're talking a decent SUV. The Encore has never really been all that great since it's so small and just whatever. But it made the list, so we have to talk about it.
All right. I mean,
that's the Invista.
okay,
It's a slightly
like you
bigger
just
one.
said.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a slightly bigger one. This one is actually a little bit better looking, and it's under 30 grand.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so it's not too terribly bad. Buicks are fairly well appointed.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm still surprised Buick is still in business.
Honestly, I am too, especially when you have Chevrolet coming as far as it has,
And GM completely changing.
and then you have GMC,
Yeah.
and then you have Cadillac. So why do you really need Buick?
Like, you really don't need Buick.
Right.
Buick was that old school classic luxury type vibe. And I think they've missed the mark on all of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like now these days, like I look of Buick as a luxury brand. That's the way I see it. And I think they missed the mark
well, the
on
thing
all their cars.
thing with Buick that I see is they're 100% SUV now. They don't make any cars anymore. So where I think Buick actually fits into GM's hierarchy is just under GMC. You still get a little bit of luxury, but it's not quite as nice as GMC.
Because Cadillac's all about luxury and performance.
And then it goes right now with GM in America. It goes Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac.
I think you should just get rid of it.
I wouldn't be heartbroken if Buick went away, honestly.
Like I said, I haven't liked them since 1987.
There have been certain Buicks that I have liked. Like the LaCrosse was always kind of cool.
The one,
And then when they came out with the LaCrosse wagon,
my favorite one was the one my grandfather used to have was a 1988 Buick Park Avenue.
the Park Avenue was always,
Fucking
yeah, it
Christ,
pretty
was
nice.
that beautiful car. Man.
Yeah, you had the Buick Roadmaster.
And then your brother's favorite car of all time, the GNX.
Actually, that's my dream. That's like my semi-realistic dream car is the Buick GNX.
The GNX.
Yeah.
Like that was best of both worlds. That had everything.
Fastest car in the world in
It was
1987.
fucking crazy.
Oh.
So what? The Dodge Hornet?
Dodge Hornet's a piece of shit.
It looks like a Jaguar.
Hate it.
It
No,
looks
It's a Dodge Alfa Romeo. That's exactly what it is.
100%.
It's a rebadged Alfa Romeo,
100%. You hit it right there. Yep.
and it's not even nearly as nice. It has the exact same interior as the Alfa, but the body, the rebody look doesn't look as good as the Alfa.
I don't like it.
I don't
And
either.
I like Alpha.
I do too.
I don't like this
But
one.
the way they did the front end, it looks like a baby Durango, but it just doesn't work. It doesn't
It
work.
does. It does. It looks like
It
a retarded Durango.
It doesn't work. All right, Down syndrome Durango.
It does. Unfortunately.
Doesn't work.
No offense to anybody with Down syndrome. I'm just
No,
saying this
y'all
car is
are cool.
horrendous.
This is terrible.
This car's horrendous.
Yeah. Ford Escape.
That's another piece of shit.
Always been a junk pile. Why this is on there? I
Dude,
don't know.
why is not BMW? How the fuck are these in order?
No. These are just.
Oh, these are just random.
They're
Okay.
just all
So I'm
of
about
the,
to say none of these are better than that.
no.
BMW
They're
X7.
all the finalists. These are all the finalists. And
Okay.
then from all of these that you're looking at, you pick what you think would be the winner.
Okay.
Hyundai Kona. Fucking ugly.
I really hope that's not the winner because it's fucking horrendous
It's
looking.
horrific, dude. I know. I've said this time and time again. I know Hyundai has come a long way. Their quality is much better. Their build quality is great, or greater, much greater than it used to be. I still don't fucking like them.
I don't like Hyundai.
Their designs are awful. I don't care what anybody has to say. They're ugly. Jeep Compass, always been a shitbox.
Yup.
Doesn't even deserve to wear the name Jeep.
It should just be called a Compass.
The Kia Seltos.
Well, it's better than the Hyundai.
Slightly. But everybody knows my opinion on Kia as well. The new Land Rover Defender 130.
Okay, this looks like a Rivian. SUV.
I mean, yeah,
It's close.
it does.
It's fucking close. Doesn't have that goofy looking.
It's 13 and a half inches longer than the original, than the 110.
The 110?
110.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's a big motherfucker, dude.
She's long.
Yeah. Heavy as shit, too. Ugly as shit.
God, dude, Lexus is just trash.
They're getting worse, bro. I didn't know that was possible. They're getting fucking worse.
I 100% agree. Lexus has just gotten.
Like, what is up with Toyota? What happened to Toyota?
No, dude.
They were once the industry leader.
Because this is my thing. Lexus is only made here in America. It's not a Toyota. It's not.
Yeah. It's our
in
luxury
Japan.
brand.
It's our luxury brand of Toyota.
Yeah.
They must be over there in Japan and be like, let's just keep feeding them shit because they keep buying this shit. And it's shit, dude.
Wouldn't doubt it. This is garbage.
It's fucking trash.
This is an EV. But, I mean, ugh. God, it's fucking garbage.
Dude, I don't even want to look at this
No,
abomination
we're moving
anymore.
on.
I like this better.
CX-90. This is much better looking.
I heard this was a good fucking car.
Mazda makes decent vehicles.
I heard this was a great SUV.
They're just super underrated and underappreciated. I don't understand why. I
heard this was great.
I've heard good things. Yeah, I honestly think that Mazda might make some of the best Japanese interiors on the market right now.
I agree. Probably the best.
Yeah.
But I've heard from people who've owned this car, love this fucking car.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Mercedes, that's a piece of shit.
That's their
That's
electric SUV, the EQE.
That's trash Mercedes.
Yeah,
Mercedes, that's trash.
I hate it. GLC 300.
Better, but still trash. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like that. Look at that fucking grill, dude.
God,
That's
fucking 2-liter turbo.
okay. Let me ask you something.
Ugh.
This grill or Miss Bucktooth Beaver BMW grill?
Oh my god, you would.
I'm going BMW on this one. Those flaps right there look horrendous.
Yeah, if it weren't for these stupid little things next to the Mercedes,
I would go with Mercedes.
It would be fine.
But
That's unnecessary. Yeah, it's unnecessary.
So
You broke up a perfectly fine grill with bullshit.
that's the first time BMW's won in the grill game. That's fucking bad.
First
dude.
and only, Jesus. I would take a Genesis over a BMW.
And that's bad.
Real bad.
This is fucking horrendous, dude.
It's total garbage.
Oh,
You take those off, and it's a fine looking vehicle.
Oh, you take those off, and that looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
I love the grill then.
I agree. 2 little fucking chrome plastic bullshit
For
things
what?
completely ruins the front end.
For what?
Nothing. The aesthetics, fuck off.
That
You had perfect aesthetics before that.
There's that. Look at that fucking grill. Look at that dude.
It's even worse.
Doesn't get worse than that.
That's the GLC. This is a GLE. So this is
That's the big boy.
yeah.
That's the bigger version.
This is a plug-in hybrid. Who cares?
Yeah, dude.
Nissan Aria. This is their electric SUV. It's not good.
It's my favorite car so far.
He lies. Now we're running through this. There are no real details on any of these things, so we're not gonna spend super amount of time on any of them.
Dude, half of these we don't even have to dwell on them. They
Right,
suck.
they're all garbage. So yeah, I mean, we're not gonna spend too much time on any of them. Toyota BZ4X. That's too many letters and numbers, and it's ugly.
Listen. When you're in an electric vehicle,
Complete garbage.
okay, and everything's about mileage. You're driving that car. Look at how much air is being slammed in the front.
Yeah, that's not aerodynamic.
That's
at
not
all.
aerodynamic. That ruins fuel mileage,
By a lot.
electric mileage. That's why cars have all the aero in the front.
Yeah, that's the point of a grill.
Is
To let airflow go through.
so your car is not being stopped by fucking air, so you can go further.
Yeah. Called
That is
aerodynamics.
That
for
is
a reason.
fucking horrible, dude.
God, the design is terrible, and it's a Toyota. Toyota has completely gone to shit.
Jesus.
Whoever they're fucking employing to design these things, they need to fire.
And the fact that the people keep buying this shit is what kills me.
Well,
man.
they buy the reliability, and they don't care about how shitty they look.
I mean,
which-
okay, if you're gonna say reliability, I'm with you on that. But
that's
dude,
fine. That's fine. But I still have to like what I'm looking at. I have to
fucking
walk up to the fucking thing.
We're gonna talk about reliability. I'd rather buy the Honda that looks better than the Toyota and has a reliability to
Agreed.
it.
Agreed.
And I don't like Honda. I'd rather buy Honda. And I'm gonna tell, like I said it, I've said it 100 times. I don't like Honda, but it's the best fucking car I've ever bought, dude.
Yeah.
I shit you fucking not.
I mean,
dude.
there's certain things you just can't take
And
away from.
And I hate to say it. I'd rather get kicked in the nutsack. I hate to say that, but it's been the best fucking car I've ever bought in my life.
All right, I mean, like I said, there's certain things you just can't take away from certain things.
Dude, and
There's
fuck.
another one, the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. They made another fucking car into a shitty SUV.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to snap your computer in half if it's the Toyota that won this shit. I swear to fucking God, dude. There's been more Toyotas on this shit than anything else. I will snap this piece of shit computer in half. Please tell me no.
I know. It's ridiculous. Like,
And it's a Corolla.
I know.
Corolla used to be a car.
well, it still is, but yeah, this cross hybrid bullshit. Honda did the same thing with the Accord.
I know, but it's fucking
That
horrendous.
cross tour bullshit. And then
Dude, it-
Mitsubishi made the fucking Eclipse into a fucking SUV.
But that crossover lasted like 2 years, and that was it.
I know.
They
That,
completely got
and
rid of it.
the Eclipse, I've never seen one on the road.
I'm going to tell you something.
Ever.
Mitsubishi is another company that should go out.
Needs to go away completely.
Or just stop making it here. Just keep making it over there.
That's fine. If they do well in other countries, fine. We don't need them here.
We don't need them here. We
No.
don't need Buick
I
here.
don't even know where a fucking Mitsubishi dealership here is.
They haven't. They shut them all down in Middle Tennessee. There's not one in Middle Tennessee. The last one they had.
I'm talking about in this country. No fucking idea.
The last one I know they had was in Clarksville when I bought my Evo 9 because I had to go all the way to Clarksville to get it.
Fucking pathetic, man.
That was the last Mitsubishi dealership in
Pathetic.
the state that I know of. And that was fucking 2006, 2007, homie.
Pathetic. I'm telling you.
Mitsubishi should
needs to
out.
go away. Another Toyota.
Fucking Toyota.
Well, this is
man.
the Grand Highlander. This one's actually not too terribly bad looking.
It's the best of all of them.
Of what we've talked
Of what
about
we've
on here,
seen so
yes.
far.
Yes, absolutely.
Holy shit.
By far.
And we only have 2 left.
Mhm.
3 left.
I think 2, because I think
2.
I think on 22
21,
we'll-
and 22.
we'll probably announce the winner. Volkswagen Atlas. We like the Volkswagen Atlas.
I
drove Mr. Pilgrim's back there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
actually the room in it.
It was very nice.
It
Yeah.
was very roomy, and the interior was nice, and it drove phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very nice. Okay. So
The Atlas Cross Sport, same thing.
yeah. It's the more it's the sportier version. Yeah. It's got
Dude.
it's got kind of the slant back there in the back. This one actually looks better than the original, than the regular. by quite a bit.
Go back to that one. Go back to the
Oh, it doesn't show
2021.
the winner.
Go that. That looks like the Bentley. Because
Uh,
Bentley's based off of the Volkswagen.
Yeah, a little bit.
So it's the same platform.
Well, for some reason, it didn't show the winner. The Blazer EV is the fucking winner.
Go to the last one.
I did. It's right there.
Does it not say what it is?
No, didn't show it. Didn't even like.
They didn't even say the Blazer EV.
It didn't even have it on the list.
Well, let's pull it up to show everybody what
It's
the.
right here. Blazer EV 2024 SUV of the year,
I agree.
but it
with
wasn't
that.
even on the list.
I want to tell you something. I agree with that.
I do too. It's the best looking by far.
Best looking one, and then the interior is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
Let's.
All right, let me
look it up real quick.
Yeah, let me search.
We got time.
2024 Blazer EV.
Pickies. Yeah, dude. Better than the fucking BMW.
Mhm.
We don't even have to bring Toyota or anybody else in it.
Mm-mm.
That is fucking phenomenal.
It's ridiculous.
That is
mean,
phenomenal.
Come on. No one can argue the fact that they hit this car. They hit it out of the park.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Chevy and GM have taken their game to another
It's
fucking level.
skyrocketed.
To another level.
They
dude.
really have. And the EVSS.
It's crazy.
Hold on, let me pull that one up because that thing is even better looking.
I want to see the GMC Acadia again too.
All right, I'll pull it up. Look at that shit,
Dude,
bro.
it's
Are you kidding me right now?
come on, man.
SUV wise, that's the best thing on that is going to be coming to market soon.
Dude, I'm telling you, you're wanting to start a family here soon. Dude, I would be looking at this, the Acadia. I would be looking at this kind of shit.
Well,
This.
Abby wants an Equinox X EV, which I'm fine with that.
What's that? I haven't seen that. Show it to me.
All right.
Show me the Equinox EV because that Blazer right now is top of the line.
The Equinox is pretty nice. I don't mind it. And the interior is pretty similar to the Blazers.
Man, the fucking Blazer looks better though.
Oh, I agree. But this one's quite a bit smaller. It comes in at I think 34 base price. No, that's not right.
A launch content model. Oh no, that's something different.
Let's see. Hang on. Let me
I don't
see
know,
if I
dude.
can- let me
If
see if I
the
can find-
Blazer's almost the same around the same price to this, dude, I would be balls deep in that one.
Here, here's the interior of the Equinox.
Okay, so the interior is the same,
Right, basically.
basically the same.
But the Blazer EV SS is going to be like 50 grand. This is going to come in top of the line at like 40, 45.
Since it's got the same interior, I would go with this. To be honest with you,
Well, she doesn't need all that. She doesn't need the performance. She doesn't need
but what I'm saying
any
is,
more space.
it's got the same interior.
Yeah.
I would go with this.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a lot of bang for your buck for
Well,
that.
come on.
But
bro.
the exterior on this looks better than the
God
Equinox.
damn it. That motherfucker.
Fuck, that shit
nice.
looks good, dude. Pull up the GMC Acadia. Let's do all three.
All right.
I'm gonna get you a new SUV, homie. Oh, fucking shit.
Piece of shit. Here we go.
Thought I hit it.
Hold on. Let me find a better picture.
Look at
Maybe-
the fucking exterior of that thing, dude. Holy shit.
No, that's not right.
No, that's the old one. They still haven't updated their fucking thing, dude.
No, they haven't updated it yet. Hang on. We'll find it.
Oh my god, dude.
No, still not there. Where is it? Come on. I may have to go back and pull that.
Go back to pics. Go back to the pics.
All right, hang on. Let me. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Let me pull it from Facebook again, because
Oh my god,
yeah,
dude.
it's ridiculous how nice
That
it is.
GMC Acadia is retarded looking.
It's so much nicer than the old outgoing one. Come on.
Oh, no. You're going to have to sit all three down and price them out, dude.
Where? Come on. Where is it?
Oh, it's further back.
There it is. God damn it. That was my fault. That one was my fault. Come on. I mean, seriously, that's the all-terrain, obviously, the HE4. But all right, hang on. Let me find the interior. I mean, look at it. Look at the rear.
Dude.
There's your interior. I mean, come on, dude.
Bro, what's the price of this?
I think the Acadia starts at like 35.
Listen,
40
homie.
maybe?
Listen, homie. I'm going to be straight with you. You price the EV one out at 40, and this one comes out at 40, I'd buy this all fucking day long.
Oh well, yeah. If you're looking at both next to each other,
You got to look all three.
Not to mention this 2.5 liter turbo is 328 horse, 326 foot-pounds, and an 8 speed.
Passenger.
Yeah, and it seats 8. Come on.
You're going to have more than one kiddo. You're going to have 2 fucking kiddos. At least. Listen, dude.
Yeah.
You take the price. Okay? Price is my number one. I take exterior, interior performance. How 1 out of 5. in that price range.
Mm-hmm.
If this comes out on top, I buy this. I keep hitting the fucking thing. My bad. I buy this. I buy this.
It's ridiculous.
Dude,
this is
there's
the best.
zero question about
This
it.
is the best the Acadia's ever looked by far. The interior is phenomenal. The powertrain
Dude,
is
it's just
the powertrain's not great, but I mean the power is good that you're getting from it. It's fuel efficient.
Man, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
That's
real fucking hard.
because I'm gonna this to me looks better than both of those. I would prefer this over the Blazer and the other one.
Wouldn't go that far.
The SS is a different story.
But
The SS is a different story.
for me, look wise, the Blazer. Easily.
But I'm thinking with my head here. The Blazer does look phenomenal.
I mean, come on.
It looks phenomenal. I'm with you with that. That's the best looking vehicle on the exterior. But I'm thinking you're going to be having kiddos, at least one or two, at least two. Okay, 2 kids. Okay, the interior of that fucking Acadia looks better than this. I think they're both winners in my book.
I think it depends on what you're going for.
I'm going if I'm thinking about my family and family style, I'm going Acadia.
Okay.
If I'm thinking a performance vehicle for me just to fuck around with, okay,
I want utilitarian.
exactly. Acadia is something my wife would drive. This is something I would drive to work and then pick up the kids with when I have to pick up the kids. This is the car I pick them up in.
Man, that's fucking nice.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So like she has the SUV, I have my truck. I only pick up the kids once a month after work when I have to,
Right?
Because she picks them up all the time. But that one time I pick them up, I have the truck. But this is like, dude, if you were in the market for a car to drive back and forth to work, and this is an EV, right?
Yeah.
I would buy this.
God, look at those wheels on that fucking thing.
Because you have this to drive back and forth to work. You're only going back and forth to work. She has Acadia for everyday driving. She's going to have to take the kids to school, all that shit. You only have to pick up the kids every once in a while. You pick them up in this. Yo, dude, it's a win-win in my book. Either way you go, it's a win-win.
Even the rear looks good, bro.
It's a win-win.
God.
It's a win-win in my book. But I'm thinking like her and what I would think of like driving.
Good profile.
And this is another thing. The Acadia is gas. This is electric.
Like, look, you went from this bullshit
Exactly, right?
to this.
Now I want you to think about vacations.
Night and fucking day.
Vacations. You're going to go on vacation. Say you're going to go to Michigan, see your family. You're going to go down to the beach every once in a while.
Well, yeah, I mean,
The Acadia is going to be better overall
yeah.
than this because you're going to. It's a gas.
yeah,
and
you have
this-
more seats, you have more cargo.
Exactly.
Hold the third row, and yeah, you got more range.
Exactly.
Because this thing's not going to get shit for range.
No, this is perfect for driving in town and going to work.
Look at that blue, bro.
The blue's ridiculous. I actually prefer the red.
On this, the red's
I
probably
think
better.
the red's probably the best way to go.
But that blue's still nice.
But you sit there, you're going to go from here to GM, which is a 15-minute drive, right?
Yeah, ish.
I use the EV. That's what I would drive if I was you. The Acadia would be what I would drive to go on vacation with the family and for her to drive on a day-to-day basis. Boom. You get both fucking cars. You know what, man? You should upgrade. After you upgrade her, upgrade yourself
Oh, that's the plan.
down the road. Now with your fucking new contract.
Oh, I know, right?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Well, hopefully new contract. They still
And you,
gotta
and
vote
you
this
get
shit
the
in.
discount on GM.
Mm-hmm. And if it's an EV, it might qualify for the tax credit.
It will qualify for the tax credit. I would get the Blazer SS EV to drive back and forth to work because it's fucking phenomenal.
That Equinox RS interior is really nice.
The
too.
Equinox interior looks phenomenal. But now you got all 3 cars. You got all 3 classes. Interior,
Did that again. Not bad.
performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Exterior wise, Blazer wins.
Bar none.
Okay. Out of the Equinox and the Acadia, exterior wise, Acadia wins. Equinox comes in last,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Interior wise, all three are phenomenal. I think it's hard to pick between all three.
Honestly,
I think all three are a winner.
It's very close. If you have to
Performance
choose.
wise, I'm going to go with the gas just because of the range. And I know I'm thinking long term as I'm driving on vacation, I want gas.
Right.
So the gas wins. Right now, you got two for Acadia winning. 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Acadia wins in my book.
Okay.
Now, you want for her, I want Acadia. You want you, Blazer. You get best of both worlds, man. You get to roll around that fucking SS.
I would love to have it, but
Look at that
I
shit,
won't
dude.
be able to afford it.
One day.
Maybe one day.
First, you gotta buy her the car because you're gonna have a family. You know, if you're gonna have a family, you gotta have that first.
Oh,
First
yeah,
and foremost.
yeah.
Then you buy that shit down the road.
Well, it's gonna be her first, and
Oh, hell yeah,
she
dude.
really likes the Equinox, which I like it too.
I mean,
And
shit. Once I had a kid, I got rid of the Evo. I had to buy the family car.
Yeah.
You got to do it. And honestly, dude, it's when you do go to Michigan or whatever, you go to see the family or whatever, or you guys go to what? You got family in Missouri, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you go down there, dude. You're gonna want that fucking gas car. You're gonna want that shit. I would not want to be in an electric car to be driving. That's just me personally.
where the fuck is that music
I
coming
have
from?
no idea. It's like fucking like anime music. I'm just rolling with it.
Oh, it's a stupid ad. That was
I'm
playing.
just going with it. I was like, I hope nobody hears that shit.
No, I think it's only on our end, but I was like,
It's
where
like
the
anime,
hell
like fucking somebody's playing
is that
anime, bro.
stupid music coming from? But yeah, I don't know. She likes the Equinox.
I like the Equinox too.
I thought maybe a bolt, but
No, I'd rather have the Equinox.
this is such a better deal. It's bigger. The range is better.
Just
The
gonna be better for the
interior's
kids,
nicer.
man.
Yeah,
Way better.
yeah, and it's better looking. So yeah,
But my only thing is, if you're going to travel to Michigan or Missouri or to Florida to the beach or wherever, you need the gas guzzler. You need the gas guzzler. The only reason why you need the gas guzzler is because we don't have the infrastructure yet to support the EV.
no, we definitely don't.
I would not want to be driving in a fucking EV 600 miles. And at every 300 miles, I got to stop for that shit.
See, that looks
but that
good,
fucking
man.
interior
That looks
great.
real good. That's the Equinox RS.
It's got the GMC Denali
Yeah,
thing
basically.
on it.
Yeah. Well, it's got the Silverado interior because the
Yeah,
Silverado
it's
and the
fucking
Sierras
great.
they differ a little bit, and it's got the flat bottom steering wheel. You know, all digital. Still has a few buttons, but I mean,
I love it.
I really like it too.
I mean, if you get that, you got your car to take to on vacation.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, until you upgrade down
my
the road.
my car gets like 520 to the tank.
Yeah, so one day you can upgrade to that to something else if you wanted to down the road. I just think if you're going to get an electric car, you got to have at least one gas car in the fleet to travel.
See, the RS starts at 60 grand.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
8 years, 100,000 mile battery limited warranty.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude. Even the electric cars have fucking 8 years on them now.
Well, it's just the battery.
Dude, can you believe it used to go from 3 years to 5 years to 6 years straight to 8 years?
Well, and again, that's just the battery.
No, but I'm like when you're financing a car, it used to be you can only finance it for 3 years. Then it went to 5
Oh, no.
years.
This is the warranty.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is like when you're financing and you have the warranty at 100,000 miles, it was 100,000 miles or 8 years.
Oh, now, yeah.
But like when I got the truck,
yeah.
So like you can finance it for 3 years, 5 years, or 8 years. I'm like 8 years, 72 months. So like I'm like, what the fuck happened? That people can't afford the car anymore? That you have to finance it for 8 years? I'm like, yo, bro, a mortgage is 30.
Yeah.
The least you can get on a mortgage was 15.
I know.
I went from 8 to I'm almost a fucking house.
These fucking vehicle prices are out of hand. You have to do it almost.
It's like you can't afford the car without doing the 8 years.
Unless you have a giant chunk of money to put down. Yeah, you
That's
can't.
the
You can't
problem.
afford it.
So dude, it just that blows my fucking mind how it went from 3 to 8 years.
Yeah. Well, the 3-year term is typically for lease. Your standard financing term is 5. You can do 6. But yeah, I think my dad financed his car for like 7.
It's man, dude. I don't know, dude. It's just bananas to me, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's fucking bananas to me.
Yep. But that's the state of the fucking
That's where
automotive industry right now. People want new cars, but they can't afford a 5-year term. They can't even afford a 6-year term.
Most fucking people can't afford a 30-year mortgage, dude.
No.
They can't even afford that shit.
No, the real estate's out of hand. I got a fucking email from Redfin. There's a not even 700 square foot house
Technically BlackRock.
here in town. Just take a wild guess.
Oh, they want like $450 for it.
No, not that much. It's still way out of hand.
300.
676 square feet. It's not even in the best part of town.
670 square feet.
Yeah.
They want at least 200.
Almost 177 grand
Yeah, they want at least 200.
for not even 700 square feet.
Yeah, that's way overpriced.
Almost 200,000.
That's beyond fucking overpriced.
Dude, that's insanity.
Dude, these people are fucking horrendous, man.
It's out of this world. Just crazy.
All I'm saying is to you, if you do decide to get the SUV Equinox electric, just keep one gas car in the fleet. You always got to have at least one electric, one gas, in case you got to have the gas to travel. That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, it makes sense.
Because, dude, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing fucking worse than you're driving down the road and your fucking kid in the back screaming his fucking head off, and you got to stop to charge that bitch for an hour. Man, dude. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I drove Abby's brother's truck back from Nashville last weekend, and I don't know. I might consider a truck.
Truck's not bad.
And I saw that Silverado EV out here one morning.
I do like the EV.
Those things are fucking nice.
The EVs are nice.
Yeah, the Silverado EV, it looks pretty good. And they're not crazy expensive. I think they started at like 40.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
So I always travel at night, man. Put the kids to sleep. And by the time I got a 6-hour drive, put the motherfuckers while they're sleeping in the back, drive them 6 hours.
Yeah.
I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Santa Rosa in the morning, buddy. Right in the morning.
We'll see. Like I said, Abby really, she liked the Equinox EV. Price is right. She's gonna get a decent amount in trade for her Jeep. I got a discount. It qualifies for the tax credit. So we'll see.
I love it, man.
The release has been delayed till I think early next year. So we still have some time.
She got time and shit. It's almost next year anyway.
She's got a little bit of time left on her Jeep anyway, so there's time. And then I'm nowhere near paid off on my car, so I got plenty of time to figure out what's next.
But I hear you, man. I'm done buying shit. I'm done. I don't want no more shit. I'm done buying shit. You know what the last vehicle I bought, buddy? Fucking tractor.
Yeah, it was
a 33 horsepower tractor, diesel. Done.
Not a Lamborghini.
No, sir. A Kubota. One of them Japanese Kubotas.
All right, well,
done.
That's gonna call it for the week, and I say it was pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Some new stuff, some interesting stuff, and some exciting stuff. I'm glad that
just hits different.
Glad Chevrolet is actually finally stepped up their game in exterior and interior design.
I am too, man.
Being recognized for it
because GM went downhill for a
very long time.
I think there was like a 20-year period.
A very long time.
I want to say 20 years.
They lagged behind the competition a lot, and I hate to say that because I love GM. I work for GM, But
No, I like GM too, but
yeah.
I think they turned around with the C8. C8 was the turning point.
Well, I actually think
Every car after that looks phenomenal. The
I
new
think-
Denali, the new Acadia.
I think
the
about
new,
the mid 2010s is when GM kind of slowly started to come into the modern era with their interior designs, their exterior designs. Because my Cadillac had a really nice interior.
I liked it, but I think the last 3 years is where it's changed the game.
Well, they're
Completely
actually
changed
they're
the game.
overtaking the competition. They're not just catching up; they're actually overtaking.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
every vehicle that they're coming out with now, from 2024 on, is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal.
Well, with the exception of the smaller Buicks, I agree.
And I'm talking strictly like GMC, Cadillac, Chevys, the Equinox, the Acadia, the Denali pickup truck, their diesels, the new Cadillacs, the C8 Corvette.
Mhm.
Everything's a winner. Everything is winning.
Yeah.
Compared to Toyota, Hyundai, Nissan.
Well, Japan specifically has really
Really
fallen
They've
off.
destroyed the Japanese market.
They have. They've
The
completely
Asian
fallen
market,
off,
we'll
yeah.
call it Asian market. They
Yes.
destroyed the Asian market. The new Mercedes, the new BMWs. I mean, GM is really fucking went through the fucking. They just changed the game completely.
Yeah, they really have. Not even Ford and Chrysler, because
Ford, they've destroyed Ford. They
Ford,
destroyed Chrysler.
yeah, Ford
They
is
destroyed Dodge.
so lagging behind. Dodge,
Dodge hasn't changed their interior since 2000, dude.
well, in the cars,
Dude, every Charger and Challenger,
yes, they're all the same.
from the shit box to the SRT Hellcat to the Demon
They're
to
all
the
the same.
Exorcist,
They're
whatever.
they're all the same.
Every fucking interior is the same.
Yeah,
Every fucking interior is the same.
Materials might be a little bit different, but overall, they're the exact same.
The only Dodge I like is the Dodge Ram, is their interior. And now the new Denali interior, because I think the Dodge Ram, the 3500 had the best interior out of the truck game. But the new Denali interior
Beats it.
destroyed it.
Yeah.
It destroyed it.
I agree.
Destroyed it. And I'm a big Dodge Ram fan. I love the Cummins. I love their fucking interiors.
Yeah.
The GM, I'm sorry, GM destroyed them.
Where I
GM
think
fucking destroyed them.
where I think Ford and Dodge with their trucks really screwed up is the Raptor and the T-Rex.
I think the T-Rex was better than the Raptor.
I do too. But now they're both going V6.
Then that's
And I think that's a huge mistake. I
Big
heard,
mistake.
dude, I saw a Raptor the other day and I heard it. It sounds like shit.
no.
Sounds like
Dude,
total
it sounds like a
garbage.
fucking car.
It sounds
like a
complete
piece of shit,
garbage.
dude. Okay, so the house I'm working on, they
Mhm.
have a Ford F-150. I thought it was a fucking Prius driving by.
This garbage.
He started it up. And I was like, "Is that electric?" And then I saw the exhaust. I'm like, "Wow, that thing sounds like fucking."
They sound like,
I'm like, "Is
garbage.
that a 4-cylinder?"
Yeah, they sound like total garbage. And
No,
Dodge is even worse because they went from having the Hellcat V8 under the hood of that fucking truck, and now they're testing a turbocharged 6-cylinder.
You might as well put a Hornet,
Just-
the Dodge
just-
Hornet motor in
just
it and call it
discontinue
a
it.
day.
Just discontinue both trucks and just get out of the game.
My thing is Ford. I think Ford in the diesel game, Ford went downhill when Ford decided not to use international anymore and build their own motors. That was the early 2000s.
Well, yeah, that was a big time fuck up.
That was the massive downfall for
Yeah.
Ford in the diesel game.
Yeah.
Dodge always used Cummins, best I think out on the block. And then GMC had the Duramax, which is a great truck. But
They're getting there.
the
but they're not-
Allison transmission,
They're not good. They're not there yet.
Dodge, GMC had the best transmission. The Allison transmission is the best fucking transmission. Dude.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
But the diesel doesn't. It doesn't make the power and the torque to complement the transmission.
Now
That's the
they
problem.
do.
What are they at now?
The new ones are, I think, 800 horsepower and 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay, they're getting there. What's
So,
the Cummins at now?
Cummins, same thing.
Okay.
But now I can buy a Cummins and upgrade to an Allison transmission for another $8,000.
Jesus.
So I can have best of both worlds. I can have the Cummins motor with the Allison transmission if I want to.
Okay, but you want to. Okay, so you have Cummins with the option of an Allison
Yes,
with a decent interior,
what a phenomenal interior. Not
or you get a Denali with a Duramax and the Allison Standard
yes.
with the newest GMC interior.
I would get the new GMC
Where are you going?
interior. I'm going
Okay.
GMC because I think their new interior. I think is better.
It is. I
think
agree.
it's better.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I think it's better.
Dodge has had the best truck interior until GMC
To the new
redesigned.
GMC, till
Yeah.
the 2024 GMC
Yes.
interior came out, hands down.
Dodge had it.
And I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
The only thing that scares me about the new GMC, I hope they're not using the Bosch fuel pumps that they use in my truck
Oh, I'm sure they learned from that.
because they used the European fuel pumps in the American trucks, and our diesels were refined differently from the Europeans.
I'm sure they learned from that mistake.
As long as they didn't do that,
At least I hope they did. Shit.
GMC, I'm buying the GMC.
Yeah.
I'm buying the GMC, hands down. That's where I stand. with it.
Honestly,
I want a 3500 dually, is what I want.
I think the GMC all around is better looking than the Dodge.
I agree. I want the GMC Ultimate
The
Denali
Denali
Ultimate.
Yeah. With the Duramax.
with the Duramax 3500 dually with
What's
the
that?
Allison transmission.
What's that truck run fully loaded? 120?
100,000
I
for
don't
the
guess that's too bad.
3500. Not bad at all.
That's a dually.
A dually.
It's not too terrible.
The 2500 is like 82 or 92.
That's an HD.
The heavy duty Duramax.
Yeah.
But I want the 3500.
Well, if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well. You're constantly pulling and towing and hauling shit.
But you also got to think I'm going to get the GMC discount.
Yeah.
So take the 100 down to around 92.
Well, it's a percentage, so it just depends on how expensive the truck
Then you
is.
put the taxes back on top, so it takes
It's-
it back.
if
You're
it's-
basically saving tax.
If it's 100, I think we get 20%.
So you got to add that 20% in tax on that 100.
Well, it's a luxury tax, so yeah, it's
Exactly.
probably a little bit
So
more.
once you use the GMC discount, you're basically losing the tax. So you're basically buying it for $100,000,
Basically.
which is better because if you add the tax, you're looking like 120, 125.
Well, and if you're lucky to find one at retail,
That's another issue too.
yeah.
And then like I said, me, I don't go fuck with you can give me, you can say your payment's gonna be 3,000. I don't go fuck, dude. That shit's being paid off in 2 months. I'll send you 2 checks, homie. I'm done. I'm done with that fucking financing shit. No, sir.
I wish I could do that.
No, man. I'm done with that shit. That shit, man. You want to talk about getting destroyed in the ass and no?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
I mean, interest-
financing is where we talked about it the other day at the gym with Travis. We were talking about how dealerships they double dip.
Yeah.
They raise the price up and then they get extra money on top of that fucking finance.
Yep.
I financed that truck for 72. By the time that loan's done, I'm at $100,000.
Yeah.
So if you finance at 100, by the time that loan's done, you're at like 150, 160
Depending on your interest.
on
Yeah.
the interest rates.
Yeah.
And we all know interest rates right now are trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if you had great credit and you can get a 4% interest rate on that 100,000, dude, over 8 years, not only is your monthly payment $1,000, but at the end of that lifespan, you're at 140, 150.
It's a racket.
Dude,
That's for sure.
Alex is he has a Challenger. It's just a regular one.
It's an RT.
It's an RT.
Yeah.
He bought it for 30.
Mhm.
By the time he's done paying it, he's going to be in it for 52.
Yeah.
52.
Yeah.
That's the starting price of a fucking SRT.
Yeah.
The Hellcat 70.
I mean, he's close to base model Stingray territory.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah. For a humdrum BA Challenger.
Look at Danny. He bought that fucking truck. He bought that black truck
Yeah.
used.
Yeah.
Right? From CarMax or Carvana.
I think he paid like 15.
His interest rates
Before
are
the interest rate.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now he's in it for what, 30?
Probably.
That's a base price of a brand new truck.
And it's not a good truck.
No.
It's a 5.3 cloth.
But the
basic
thing
engine.
is, if you buy the used vehicle and you finance it for 5 years, you got to pray to God it lasts us 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because if not,
Yeah.
you're upside down. You're fucked.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying if you can buy a brand new car for 40,000, brand new, right? And it's and the payments are $400 or $500, brand new car. You have the warranty with it.
Well, yeah, there's actually some security in a brand new vehicle.
It's security because you finance it for 5 years. You have that security. 100,000 miles is going to take you around 5 years to do.
Depending on your driving, yeah.
Depending on your driving, right?
Yeah.
So you're probably going to reach 5 years before that car even reaches 100,000 miles.
Oh yeah, you should.
Okay,
Definitely should.
So she gets the Equinox. She's going to reach 8 years, 100,000, right?
For the battery, yeah.
For the battery. You're probably going to reach 8 years before you reach 100,000 because you're not going to drive it that much.
She definitely won't.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking home.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? So you have the security of the warranty. That makes sense to buy that car brand new and have a $400 or $500 car payment. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Not on a used car like Danny's that he pays $700 a month for.
Jesus, what's his payment that?
I don't know. I'm just shooting shit right now.
Jesus
But let's just
Christ.
say he spends $700 a month on it.
There's no guarantee
on a used car, and there's no guarantee you finance it for 5 years. There's no guarantee that's just going to last 2.
Yeah, you're right.
You're screwed if that thing destroys itself. Yeah. You're better off buying a brand new vehicle and taking the warranty.
Yeah, that's where you take a risk buying used. That's for sure.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, there's pros and cons to buying new and used.
You got to do what your pocketbook will allow you to do.
Right.
But if you have the ability to get the new car, I would go new. I want to buy used. Unless you are in that situation. Danny was in a situation he had to buy used.
Right.
He could not buy brand new. That's the situation he's in. But now he's not in that situation. Now he's doing really fucking great. But at the time he bought that, the economy was shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and GM was shut down. Remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
GM was shut down, what, a year?
Oh, longer than that.
2 years, right?
I don't remember exactly, but it was a good amount of time.
Because the economy had went to shit. It was in 2008 during the whole housing market.
Well, it wasn't
GM
that.
shut down.
It wasn't that. They moved production of the Traverse.
I mean, GM went bankrupt. They shut down the plant here, and then they spent $1 billion revamping this shit to make it back to new. Something like that.
I don't think they had to spend that much money getting it back up and running. But the reason they shut it down is because what we were building here, they moved that back up to Michigan.
Yeah.
So they idled the plant for, I think, like a year or two.
I'm going to tell you something. My wife, Liz works for the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something right now. If it wasn't for the health industry in Tennessee, Columbia would have died. Because GM held Columbia and Spring Hill together.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The economy of that was big. When we went through that shit here and GM shut down, the only thing that kept Columbia and Spring Hill afloat, that floated them, was the health industry. If we had no health industry here, because health industry is big here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the health industry here, dude.
Yeah. You could.
I'd buy 50 houses right now.
Middle Tennessee is indebted to GM. The first real growth that Middle Tennessee had was solely due to
if
fucking
it wasn't
General
for
Motors.
that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, Middle Tennessee would not be Middle Tennessee.
Fuck no, it wouldn't.
It will not be.
Nope.
Because if it wasn't for GM coming first, Middle Tennessee would not be Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee would still be country.
Yes, it would.
And then Nissan came in the 2000s.
Oh, way later. Way later. Fucking Saturn started here in 89.
89.
Yeah. So yeah, Nissan had nothing to fucking do with it. GM is the reason Middle Tennessee is what it is right now.
And honestly, it is. It's the only reason why Middle Tennessee is Middle Tennessee.
So all you people that want to bitch about us being on fucking strike, right here, right fucking here.
I'm gonna be 100%, dude. If it wasn't for GM, there would be no Middle Tennessee.
There wouldn't be. There fucking wouldn't be. It'd be just
There'd be
another
no
fucking
Franklin.
hit. It'd be just another fucking hit goddamn state.
Hey, there'll be no Columbia. There'll be no Spring Hill. There'll be no Franklin. Because when you guys moved here,
Williamson County wouldn't be the second richest fucking county in this country
Hey,
if it weren't for GM.
country music has country music, which
That's
is
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
But let me ask you something. How many houses were in your neighborhood when you guys first moved here? 3. You, my cousins across the street, and Randy's dad's house down the street.
No, there were more than that, but there were nowhere near what there are now.
First started.
Nowhere fucking
It
near.
was those 3. They built Maria's house up the street. They built Deji's house up the street. There was a total of 6 houses in the neighborhood. And then they started building like crazy.
Well, when we moved,
There wasn't that many.
no,
There was
Not 3,
I
but-
think there was a total of like 10 houses.
it was much smaller than
It was
now.
Maria's, Deji's, Henry's,
because
Randy's, yours,
the neighborhood was
Danny's, Mr. Bones.
a lot of them were definitely still in
That's
either-
that's 7.
either groundbreaking or being built.
But the ones that were physically done and built, people living in, was those.
Yeah, not very many.
I think there was a total of 10 physically people living in those physical houses.
Probably.
The rest were being built.
Ours was done, thankfully.
Yours was done. Mr. Bones was done. Danny's was done.
No, theirs was still being built because
Because they moved in 93.
well, we did too, but they lived in Graymere while the house was being
Yes,
built.
exactly. That's right. Because we came and we visited. We stayed at Graymere
Yeah.
with them. You're 100% right.
Yeah, I remember the house was
It was almost finished.
I think when we moved in,
It was framing, no?
the garage, like the first main floor wasn't done yet.
So they were still framing.
Yeah, the garages were in, and your grandmother's part was done.
Yes. Then they had Deji's house was done, and so was Maria's house up the street was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And
yeah,
then-
you're 100%.
And then Jessica and Jennifer's wasn't there for quite some time because we would play football in our backyard and then in their lot.
That's right.
So their house came way later.
Theirs
Like,
came
quite
after,
a bit later.
Theirs came after my till Danny and then moved
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Because Randy's was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And yours was one of the yours was probably the fucking first one.
Probably was. I think most of the corner lots and that cul-de-sac where Eddie used to live.
It was just the one road in the cul-de-sac. That was it.
Yeah, it was just so where you came in,
They did like a U shape.
it was
that was
our
it.
yeah, it was our road, which is a U shape, the main road, and then that small cul-de-sac
But the main road ended at your road. The U
a
shaped road.
little bit further, but yeah, not far.
But it stopped because right after that was dirt.
Yeah.
It was all farmland.
Mhm.
Yo, bro, I
Yeah, it was
swear to
just
God,
nothing but
if it
fields.
wasn't for fucking GM, there'd be no Middle Tennessee.
And Franklin
There'd be no Franklin.
motherfucking certainly wouldn't
There'd be no
what it is.
Franklin. There'll be no Spring Hill.
Dude,
there'll
when
be
we
no
moved
Thompson
here-
Station. No Columbia.
When we first moved here, Spring Hill had one traffic light.
Yeah, I remember. Cool
One.
Springs had just finished building the mall.
Yeah, it was Cool Springs. That was it.
They had Applebee's and they had a Walmart where the Target was off of Mac Hatcher in Franklin.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
65 used to be 2 lanes.
Yep.
That was it. And there was no bridge
No.
to go to Cool Springs
No,
Boulevard.
there was no McEwen.
There was
None of that.
none of that
bullshit.
shit.
None of that. This fucking Middle Tennessee used to be tiny. Nashville used to be tiny.
Nashville had fucking 4 skyscrapers. They had the Batman building and like 2 other buildings, and that was it.
That's fucking it.
And they had the Bluebird. They had downtown country music. That was it.
You fucking welcome, Tennessee.
Yeah, honestly, dude. Now that we're talking
You
about
can
it,
piss and moan about GM being on strike all you want.
now that we're talking about it, if it wasn't for GM, there'd be no Middle Tennessee.
Nothing.
I'm 100% on board with that.
Growth would have come eventually, but not at the rate.
No,
Not at the rate.
Not
it
at the
has.
rate it came now.
Fuck no.
It would not be what it is
No.
now.
It would be. It might be how it is now in 50 more years from today,
I agree.
if it weren't for GM,
I agree.
because GM kickstarted the industrial growth in this fucking area. Okay.
I agree. Dude, that's Enough said on that. That's 100%.
Nissan never would have come here. Their headquarters most certainly wouldn't fucking be here.
Their headquarters came first before they opened up the plant in Smyrna.
I know. And then, you know, all of the Vanderbilt is a big medical whatever. Franklin wouldn't have all the medical bullshit that they have unless GM came here.
Yeah, I'm from Nashville down, from Franklin, Spring Hill,
Yeah.
Thompson Station,
Davidson
Columbia,
County, Davidson County,
Brentwood, would not
Williamson
be the same.
County, Rutherford County, all the surrounding counties wouldn't be how they are
None of
without
Middle
GM.
Tennessee would be Middle Tennessee without GM
No.
being here first.
840 wouldn't exist. None of that. We wouldn't need it. None of it would exist.
Dude, I remember 65 used to be Dude, I remember you used to have to go up 65 to Nashville to get on 40 to go to Memphis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And oh my
Dude,
god.
when we first moved to Murfreesboro, we had to take 65 to 96 all the way
you
into
had to go all the
Murfreesboro.
way to Franklin.
It was
You
a
could
fucking
not cut
nightmare.
across.
Nightmare, bro.
And it was
'Cause that's
one lane on each side.
Yeah, 2-lane
Holy
fucking
shit.
highway.
Dude, I remember
Nightmare.
that. You could not.
And that whole road is residential.
And the best part is,
Bullshit.
if you didn't know the back roads, because you fucking idiots sure didn't know the back
I
roads.
sure
And then it had GPSs back then.
Oh, fuck no.
There's no way you would have fucking made it
Nope.
to Murfreesboro.
It was
Because Murfreesboro, you remember, used to be MTSU, the downtown, and the strip. That was it.
that was it, yeah.
There was nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, Murfreesboro would not be Murfreesboro. Wasn't right now.
Fuck no.
Holy
No.
shit, bro.
All of this growth can go back to General fucking Motors and Spring Hill coming to an agreement, building that giant ass plant, and that's where your economical growth fucking came
I
from.
remember because the first time we visited, it was country, big ass fucking plant, country.
Nothing.
They're like, there was fucking nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
And now, literally, everyone wants to come here. everyone.
Nothing. I mean, dude,
It's fucking ridiculous.
dude, oh my god, dude, that's bananas.
All right, we're done ranting.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done ranting.
I'm done. I'm hungry.
We ran it for like 30 minutes.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
All right. Well, as I said before, we're going to take this by a week kind of basis. If I have enough, we'll do it. If I don't, we won't. But
It is what it is.
with this strike kind of coming hopefully to an end, hopefully the industry will kind of get back to normal. We'll have more shit to talk about week to week. But
Well, we got SEMA we can talk about. SEMA's, I think, next week. No?
I'm not sure.
SEMA's like in 2 weeks.
I'm not sure. I mean,
I know it's in November.
I wouldn't mind going to SEMA, but
I want to go to SEMA.
I don't know. We'll see about maybe going 1 year. I mean, I work in the industry, not the aftermarket industry, but
Still,
I might be able to get some tickets from somebody.
we should know somebody. We should know some cool cats.
We should. We'll figure it out. But anyway, it's going to do it for the week, and hopefully no more breaks. But like I said, we'll see. Sergio, thank you, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
Always fun. The drinks were delicious.
Fuck yeah, they did that Widow. I'm gonna have to give me a bottle of that Widow Jane, man. That shit's delicious.
Next time we'll be having us some scotch.
Oh shit!
The scotch got left at Abby's parents' house.
Oh damn!
That's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right. Next time we'll have some scotch, and it'll be delicious. But anyway, for now, it's gonna do it. Everybody have fun.
Peace.